Portuguese.
This is Let Us Interrupt You, episode 42.
Yep.
Here on Monday, May 2nd. We're doing this. This was supposed to be Saturday's episode. Unfortunately, I was under the weather, not feeling that great, was exhausted from work. You did listen to me earlier this morning on the Let Us Interrupt You NBA post-rap. It was just me in my living room.
I just got here.
If you did not catch that clip, you can go ahead and watch it. Hit a like button. If you don't want to watch it, well, okay, it's your choice.
I'll drop kick you.
It's America. We're the free home to Waffle.
I'll drop kick you.
All right, I'll drop kick you. Yeah. Either way. Anyway, so we're doing the NFL draft review, rounds 1 through 7. We're not gonna go through every single pick here. We're gonna review
every single team's draft class.
It's pretty much, and we're gonna grade it, and I'm gonna give you my opinion about the pick.
First of all, I want to say shout out to two players. Undrafted free agents like EJ Perry from Brown got signed by the Eagles. Yeah. And my homeboy Coleman Coffee, he got signed by the Chiefs.
And
so, Rhode Island, we're making it.
Yep. And Justin Ross out of Clemson right now and signed by the Kansas City Chiefs today as an unrestricted free agent.
Yeah.
So basically, that's
also some other notable undrafted free agents. Carson Strong, who remember at first he was pegged to go in the first round at one point, then second or third, and then third or fourth. Then he just went completely undrafted. It's because of his knees. Yeah. Justin Ross, I believe he had like some neck surgery. Yeah, so that's why he fell. Yeah. And it's probably there's a whole bunch of other undrafted free agents, but like you can read about them later.
Yeah. But that's that. So we're gonna start with the Patriots right now. We'll do what they picked in the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, blah blah blah.
This Patriots draft class,
it was kind of
it was
underwhelming.
Weird.
And it wasn't that surprising. I'd say there was only 2 picks I liked in this whole thing, or actually 3. I would say Cole Strange out of Chattanooga, offensive lineman, offensive guard. Tyquan Thornton.
Honestly, the only 2 picks I liked was Tyquan Thornton.
Yeah, I was going to say Tyquan Thornton.
And honestly,
I would say Cole Strange was a good one, Thornton was a good one, and Bailey Zipp was a good one. Other than that, the rest of them were just
Marcus Jones was a good one too, because we need the 2 corners we took, Marcus Jones and Jack Jones were 2. Yeah. In order, first round pick Cole Strange, which pretty sure he was listed to go in the second or third round.
Yeah.
Could have got him in the third round, probably. Tyquan Thornton, who
honestly,
he was pegged to go in the third or fourth round, but he was the fastest receiver in the draft, and a lot of teams kill for speed. So
they do. I think that was a good pick. I think Bailey Zeppe.
No, we're gonna get to that. Marcus Jones, third round pick. Actually picked where he was supposed to go, so that was a good pick. Yeah. Jack Jones from Arizona State, another good pick.
Another good pick,
The Bailey Zeppe pick. A lot of people are scratching their heads because I read something the other day about how the Patriots are going to approach the QB situation as college, where they have a bunch of good QBs on the roster. Where if something goes wrong, they can just go plug anyone in.
I look at like this. If let's say Mac Jones gets injured. And Bailey Zeppe takes the job over that point and wins him a Super Bowl championship. Does Mac Jones become the starter the following season?
I still feel like he'll probably approach a Nick Foles situation.
I think
when Carson Wentz got injured, he was what? That was his second or third year in the league. Yeah. He was still a high pick that they traded up to get.
Well, here's the thing, though.
Teams do invest in their first round picks.
Well, because after Foles won that championship for Philadelphia,
he was a backup next year.
Yeah, but then he started at week 1. I think he started week 1 to week 4, and then he decided.
No, Wentz was still starting.
Wentz took over the job.
Yeah, because they still invest.
Which I don't even get why they even started for 4 weeks at that point, and then
just because of the investment. If a team drafts a QB in the first round,
they don't need to start you the first 4 weeks when you're fine, and you start with the backup quarterback that won you the title instead, and you decide, well, I'm going to start Wentz 4 weeks afterward. That doesn't make any sense for an investment.
The thing was for first round pick quarterbacks, they're gonna get a shot sooner or later, unless you're Jordan Love.
Yeah, unless you're Jordan Love. Well, he had a shot.
I mean, honestly, no, he'll probably get a shot. Probably not in Green Bay.
No, probably not in Green Bay.
Unless they keep him for the rest of his rookie contract.
Probably in Detroit.
Yeah, probably in Detroit, probably in Seattle, probably somewhere else. But
probably in Cleveland.
Again, Bailey Zeppe was a 4th round pick. So as of right now, he's probably the last QB on the roster because right now we got Mac Jones, Stidham, Hoyer retired, right? I believe
Hoyer's still active on the roster. Apparently, he didn't hand his retirement papers in yet. He's basically a bench warmer who might as well be called the place.
Yeah, and I believe they signed another QB, undrafted free agent,
Darky
King.
Miami.
But he
sucks.
transitioned him to wide receiver.
Transition to anything else, but like a punt return maybe at this point. You're probably better up that way.
Yeah.
But anyway, Cole Strange is a good pick. Nice offensive lineman.
Cole Strange. It was a pick.
It's a need.
I understood the pick, but they could have got him like in the second round. At least.
I think he was projected to go in the third or fourth round, wasn't
he? Hey, he was the number 3 overall offensive guard prospect, 77th overall. So that falls in between like the third round.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Third round, yeah. But I think it's a good pick because I think realistically here you need an offensive lineman at this point.
They do because they traded
they lost Shaq Mason.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's strange. I don't think the position was good. Is the guy good? We'll see. We'll see when the time.
He comes from a lower ranked Chattanooga. What division is that? Is that D3?
I think that's D3. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So
that seems to be the common theme here for the Patriots drafting.
They
get like Division 2, Division 3 people. It's just
but think about it. It does work.
It does, I guess, a little bit.
Yeah.
Not too much, but I mean, it's not like it's a. Anyway, but
in the 6th round, they took 4th round, they took Pierre Strong Jr. from South Dakota State. Like I said, Zepe, we already talked about. Kevin Harris, a running back from South Carolina. Sam Roberts, a D tackle from Northwest Missouri State.
Jason Hines out of LSU, offensive line. I will say this though, they drafted. I'm still questioning right now why they drafted 3 or 4 offensive linemen here. I just feel like.
And again, I think
that's what you need. I think you would have gotten away with 2 here. I think they need a little bit more wide receiver help. I think honestly, Aguilar's not going to be able to handle it. I mean, they
got Parker too, so maybe they think okay.
Yeah, but to me, it's
I think it's still also for late round picks. We don't know if these guys are going to make the team. No, at best, they'll probably make the practice squad.
I'll tell you right now. I can tell you this right now. I could see Chase and Hines making the team. I could see Andrew Stubber taking it. I could see Cole Strange making it. I don't know what it is. It's a good pick.
It's a first round pick. They're not cut first round pick on a rookie year.
You never know.
That's stupid.
No, I know, but I mean, anything could happen.
No, Cole Strange. If you have first, second, or third round pick, if you have first or second round pick, you automatically got a spot on the team. Third round picks, sometimes they will stay, sometimes they'll get put on the practice squad.
Yeah.
4th rounders, like I said, stay a practice squad.
He's not really a big man.
5th, 6th, and 7th, you gotta fight your way for a roster spot.
Yeah, that's true too. But I don't know. To me, like these, like I look at Stubber.
One thing I'm surprised we didn't take a linebacker. We needed a linebacker.
Oh yeah, we definitely needed a linebacker. Yeah. I think we could have gotten the linebacker in the draft, but and I thought that was more of a need. I think an offensive lineman was.
Mm-hmm.
But
like overall, this class, I give them like a C grade to be honest. C to D plus.
I think C minus is a good.
C minus D plus. Yeah.
I mean, they covered their needed offensive lineman. I mean, that's the only reason why I guess it was a necessity for that team.
Yeah, but it was a reach. So.
Yeah, and drafting one wide receiver to me just doesn't seem like enough.
A fast receiver, so that's like a plus.
Do you think Jack Jones and Marcus Jones will make it? Because I think one of them will make it. Honest.
Yeah, they'll both make the team. Honestly, to be honest.
You think so?
Well, Jack Jones, I don't
think Jack Jones will make it either.
The first 3 are like guaranteed roster spots. Everyone else, I don't know.
I think
probably Pierre Strong will make it.
You think Pierre?
Zepe is going to make it.
Oh, Zepe's
obviously because we have like.
I mean, you got a guy who broke Joe Burrow's record and could potentially be the next. Is he the next Tom Brady? Is Mac Jones a Drew Bledsoe disciple? There's a lot. There's a lot of like I've been hearing.
That's not going to happen.
I've been hearing that throughout the week.
What they're going to do is Baylor Zepe is like they're going to develop him.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be a team like 2 years down the line be like, okay, we really need a QB. Like, yo, how's Zepe? Yeah, 2nd round pick.
Yeah, but is Belichick going to want to pay Mac Jones later after his rookie year is done? That's the question.
If Belichick's still around.
Yeah.
I know he's 70 right now. He could retire at any moment.
Yeah, but I think it's too soon for him. And I think, honestly, the only way he retires is if he had a crap bad year.
Most likely.
I mean, and I'm looking at it like this. If Mac Jones doesn't pan out in 4 years and
Mac Jones is definitely going to pan out.
Either one and done in the playoffs or missing the playoffs. What do you do? Do you turn into the guy?
To help the QB, you got to build around the QB.
No, I know.
I mean, we got Parker, Thornton.
Honestly,
get rid of Aguilar because
Aguilar's trash. He needs to go.
Bourne's decent.
Bourne's actually pretty good.
Yeah. Probably future down the line, add some more receivers.
Yeah.
Hunter Henry's good. Jonas Smith was terrible.
I don't know what the hell happened with that.
Asiati Keene, those two are probably out.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Patriots are still a team that's building.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, I don't think anyone expected them to make it this far.
No.
Even after 1 year. But like overall, the draft class, I give it a D plus C minus.
Yeah. Well, here it is. The Green Bay we have the Green Bay Packers right here.
Yeah.
The Packers. I'll go with the starting off here. Quay Walker out of Georgia, linebacker.
That was a good pick.
Really good pick. I think it was one of the better picks they needed here.
The next pick, Devontae Wyatt from Georgia, I kind of didn't understand that one.
I didn't really get that one either. I think it made sense because maybe they needed a defensive nose tackle because maybe Preston Smith on his way out. Maybe I don't know.
Preston Smith's a linebacker.
No, he's not. He's a defensive end. You think of Darius Smith, the 55 guy.
They're both linebackers.
No, Preston Smith's a linebacker.
Well, it's DN/linebacker probably.
He's a defensive end guy. Yeah, he's not a linebacker.
All right, the next pick I loved it because they traded up for Christian Watson.
I like that pick. That was a necessity.
He's honestly built like Devontae Adams, 6'4", 208.
Yeah, he's got some speed.
He was one guy that I was thinking like, he could probably slip in the first round.
Yeah.
But yeah, glad the Packers got him.
Sean
Ryan. Offensive guard from UCLA. Number 4 ranked offensive guard.
I think that's a really good pick.
That was a good pick.
Offensive line help anyway for Green Bay. I mean, it was a necessity. They got what they got. Romeo Doubs, I like that pick a lot. That was
another smart pick, another receiver.
Another good wide receiver out of Nevada.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna do a lot of wonders for Green Bay. You know, is he gonna take Randall Cobb's spot right now at this point? Probably, because Cobb's on his way out anyway.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. Yeah, I think it's a good pick. Zach Tom out of another
Wake Forest, another good pick.
Another good pick.
Mm-hmm.
Not really a blowaway name. Not really a blowaway guy at offensive lineman, but he's pretty good.
Yeah.
Kingsley Engabar,
linebacker, outside linebacker from South Carolina.
He's
another decent pick.
Nothing blowaway here.
Taj Carpenter from Georgia Tech. Okay. Yeah. Another D tackle, Jonathan Ford from Miami.
I don't think he's gonna make it.
He's probably not gonna make the roster.
No, I don't think he's gonna.
Rasheed Walker from Penn State.
He could be on practice squad, probably.
Yeah. And Samori Toure from Nebraska.
Toure.
I don't know. Yeah. Like I said, that receiver room's pretty bad right now. So
yeah, especially a guy from Nebraska.
Yeah, but honestly, they meant something in using this draft.
If I had to give a Green Bay a grade, I'd say it's a B plus. I think
I say B plus,
probably B.
Mm-hmm.
Something like in between there. They did a good job in this draft.
Mm-hmm. Next team,
Arizona,
Cleveland.
What? Oh, I got Arizona.
I got Cleveland next on my list. All right, we'll talk about Arizona because
Arizona got picked in the second round. Trey McBride.
That was a good pick. Best tight end in the draft. They got him.
Best tight end in the entire draft. No doubt about that one. They needed that one. Cameron Thomas out of San Diego State. Another good defensive end out of San Diego State.
I was to mention they got Marquise Brown in a trade. So that's why they didn't have that first round pick.
That's right. Yeah. Mahaji Sanders right now had a defensive end out of Cincinnati. He's really good.
Really good.
Really good. They didn't have a pick to the 6th round. They had Keontae Ingram out of USC.
I feel like that could be a steal right there.
He could be a steal right there. And I think he went late in this pick. I think he could have been a 4th rounder easily, probably even a late 3rd rounder.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that he went in the 6th was kind of surprising.
Yep.
Latif Smith out of Virginia Tech.
They could be in a starter.
Another defensive offensive lineman, not too blow away. Kristen Matthew out of Valdosta State. I've never heard of that college before.
Never.
When I first heard the name, I thought it was like a cream.
A cream?
Like an actual
Valdosta.
Valdosta cream. Like I just thought it was like a hand cream or something like that.
Well, so he got some size. He's 6'4", 200. He could probably.
Could be a good offensive lineman.
Well, he's a cornerback.
I'm sorry. I read that Latif Smith instead of
probably transition to safety, maybe.
Probably be a punt returner, maybe.
Yeah. Jesse Luketa from Penn State. That could be another good pick.
No. Well, he could be, but I don't know. He's not really. He came late. That's
Marquise Hayes from Oklahoma, which I feel like that's a steal.
That is a steal.
He was a number 10 ranked offensive lineman.
And the fact he got drafted that late.
Yes.
It's kind of weird.
So honestly, for this draft, I give them
I'd say
between B plus and an A,
I'd say a B plus, probably a B, probably the same great thing as Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
I think they made some picks a little bit late here right now, which will make it tough for these guys. I'm not sure why they were that late.
Also, I'd say B plus A because they also got Marquise Brown. for a pick.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
But I say B+ right now because Marquise Brown kind of slipped a little bit, I think, out of Baltimore. Plus, he was reports going around saying right now that he hated being in Baltimore and he wanted out of there.
He said
badly as possible.
Honestly, he didn't really fit the system.
No, he really didn't. And really,
honestly, what receiver would fit in Baltimore's system?
With Lamar Jackson.
Since Lamar Jackson, his play style doesn't help benefit receivers.
It really doesn't. Anyway, let's move on. We got the Atlanta Falcons. I got
this
well. Drake London out of USC. Look, he is by far the second best wide receiver behind Garrett Wilson coming out from the Jets. I think he's a big steal here. The fact that he got picked, I would say, out of the top 5 to me kind of surprised me. The Falcons needed another wide receiver. They lost Calvin Ridley because
in the receiver room right now is pretty ass. So
so
he's automatically their number 1 receiver.
I think by far we relied on. I think he'll pan out really well.
I think he'll have 1,000 yards his rookie year.
I think he will too. I think whether it's Desmond Ritter at quarterback, if they decide to trade up and get Jimmy Garoppolo, if they decide to get big.
As of right now, as we're going through this, I say Drake London is the favorite to win offensive rookie of the year. Well, based on right now, in terms of the draft, like the situation they're in, we'll continue the debate as we're going through the draft classes and look through.
I'm going to say you're close there, but yeah.
Like as of right now, looking at what we've seen so far, he's probably the favorite.
Yeah. Round 2, Arnold. I cannot see that last name.
Arnold Iketibi from Penn State, DN. That was a good pick. Could have been a first-round pick too.
He could have been a first-round pick. I'm surprised he was picked in the second round there. And he was projected, I think, he could go in the first round. I think mid-first round there. Mm-hmm. Really good defensive end. Really gets to the quarterback here. He kind of reminds me, honestly, of who was the defensive end? I can't think of his name. Oh no! Oh yeah, Umanora out of the Giants. He kind of reminds me of him. Really, his play style is so good. Mm-hmm. I think he's a good pick here. Mm-hmm. It makes a lot of sense. You need a defensive end out there. You still got Grady Jarrett, who I believe is still playing with the Falcons right now. If I'm not mistaken, still on the Atlanta franchise. You got 2 guys right now that can get to the quarterback. Mm-hmm. It works out in your favor. Troy Anderson, inside linebacker, Montana State. That
was a smart pick.
Really smart pick. I
feel like he's a guy that could break out.
If I had to compare him to anybody else, I'd say he's close to a Joey Porter, maybe Clay Matthews, maybe an AJ Hawk type of player.
Yeah.
Get to the quarterback, nice splits right there, and just a presence, you know, and that's what you need. You need a presence here.
Next one, Desmond Ritter.
Well, which I just mentioned before.
Honestly, there were a lot of QBs that just slipped because many people said this was a weak QB draft class. Kenny Pickett was the first one out.
Yeah.
Then Ritter was the second one picked.
Yeah. Desmond Ritter, in my opinion, right now will get the starting job. If Atlanta does not get a quarterback here that will make the kid learn in 4 or 5 years, and he's gonna get jet back up to the number 1 spot. I mean, that to me is a necessity at this point. That you need like a veteran. The problem is the veterans that you have now is Marcus Mariota. Like, what the heck are you gonna learn from him? Like how many
he was a bust.
Benched? How many times you lost your starting job? Mm-hmm. How Matt Miraculous only had 1 playoff in his career, having to go against the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, it's like, what are you gonna learn from the guy? You're not gonna learn much of anything with him.
Probably not.
And we'll see what happens now going forward. But I just think if Ritter does not learn from a real veteran, a real quarterback, he's gonna get jet back to the top, and we're gonna either deal with a Lamar Jackson situation or a better version of Lamar Jackson can actually throw more. Like, that's the difference there. Jackson can throw. The problem is he runs so much. Too.
He runs. That's his play style.
I think he has like the Michael Vick, Tim Tebow mindset, where Tim Tebow could have ran in college really well, but not as great as Michael Vick did, like in college or in the NFL. So, but Michael Vick could still throw though. Lamar, we don't know yet.
Next pick,
D'Angelo Malone. I like this pick. He's entering outside linebacker. Mm-hmm. Really good guy there. He was 5th in the top 5 ranking right now. His overall ranking right now was 70. His grade was a 79. And it's a good, solid linebacker there. Mm-hmm. Not a big name really, but could still make a statement. Mm-hmm. Tyler Alliger,
from BYU,
maybe he'll take the job for Mike Davis because Mike Davis got cut from the Falcons. So I mean, that could be his chance to step up here. Although you got Cordell Patterson, but there has to be a time now where you have to look at it and say, well, Cordell Patterson can't be a running back and wide receiver every time. He gets too big now. Yeah. He does everything on that team. Kick return, punt return, running back, wide receiver, and now he wants to be the quarterback too at the same time. It's not a look. Yeah. So you need another running back there. It worked out. Justin Schaffer
from Georgia. Oh, a decent pick.
Yeah, decent pick. Nothing really too blow away, really, honestly, to me. I think that was just, not really much right there.
And I found pick John Fitzpatrick from Georgia. Yeah, probably a guy that's going to be practice squad.
He'll probably either be a practice squad guy, turn into a tight end, or he'll be an offensive lineman.
Yeah, so honestly, this draft class, I give them.
I give it a B+.
B+. Yep.
I give it a B+. Solid B+ in my opinion. That is a team that deserves a good B+ grade.
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah.
Well, what can I say about the Baltimore Ravens? They had one great pick here, and it's a safety, Kyle Hamilton. You talk about a guy.
No. This was honestly.
I said one great pick.
One great pick.
That's all I said. One great. Not all that's great. I said one great pick.
They had 3 great picks, and that was their first 3 picks. Kyle Hamilton from Notre Dame, the best safety in this draft. Honestly, should have went a lot earlier.
I think.
Don't know why he slipped.
You know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of Earl Thomas.
Reminds me of Troy Polamalu.
Well, him too.
Mm-hmm.
But mostly Earl Thomas. I think his play, his style, his attitude, his charisma. It screams out Earl Thomas 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler Lindbaum,
the best center prospect in the draft.
Out of the draft here, and David Ojabo.
That's a guy who you could plug in right now. He'll be a Pro Bowl in a couple of years.
Lindbaum, yeah. Ojabo, I like that pick a lot.
He was the number 1 linebacker prospect, but he tore his ACL during his pro day, so that's why he slid.
It's okay. Yeah, he'll still get the job no matter how you look at it. They needed some linebacking. Believe me, they did. Yeah. Travis Jones out of UConn.
Another top D tackle prospect.
Another great defensive tackle prospect. Yep.
Could have been a second round pick there.
Yeah. Daniel Falala. Is it Falele?
It's like Falele.
Daniel Falele.
Falele.
Daniel Falele fish. I'm gonna call him that.
Falele fish.
Out of Minnesota.
Another great pick too.
Another great pick. I would say he's comparable right now to Tristan Wirfs. I think a little bit there, but not as powerful as Tristan Wirfs.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he'll make a good impact.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Armour Davis.
From Alabama.
Out of Alabama.
Them Bama boys built different.
I think if we need a defensive back there, I think it's a smart move here. I'm surprised he went late. To me, he was probably a second round pick, maybe. I would say maybe like
second, third round pick.
Yeah, the fact he went 4th kind of surprised me. Not gonna lie.
Next one, Charlie Kohler from Iowa State, a tight end. Another good pick too.
Another good pick.
He's gonna be behind Mark Andrews.
Yeah.
He could be a complimentary good number 2.
I think he could be a good number 2 guy. I think in a tight end position, and you got Andrew on one side, Kohler on the other side. Kohler's not really a blowaway name to me, but I think he'll make an impact.
All right, the next pick, the greatest pick in this draft class, from Penn State, punter Jordan Stroud. The punters need love too.
Jordan Stout, you mean?
Jordan Stout, yeah. That's what I said. Stout.
You said Stroud.
Shut up. The greatest pick ever. This
Why?
pick is going to be an MVP in his rookie year. Respect the punters.
The punter is the MVP of the year.
Yeah, but he's a 4th round pick punter, so he's definitely going to get the job.
Yep.
If you see like kickers and punters drafted 4th, 5th round, they're going to get the job.
Oh yeah, for sure. Isaiah Likely, he is likely going to have a job.
The 6th overall tight end. So he's likely.
I love that. I love that. I love the fact he's likely going to have a job in his last game.
I just realized they took 2 tight ends in the 4th round.
Yeah, they need some tight ends.
Yeah,
makes a lot of sense.
They're likely gonna do stuff.
Yeah, Damien Williams out of
Houston. From Houston.
I like that pick.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is, I don't think he got a lot of love in the draft there. I think he's a little bit tad bit underrated in the pick there.
Mm-hmm.
He was projected to be, early 4th round, late 3rd round. To me, that's kind of surprising he was picked that late in the 4th. I really did not see that one coming. I think he'll make an impact right now. I don't know how long he'll be on the Ravens roster. Mm-hmm. To me, he seems like the kind of guy that's not going to be there long term. I'd say
he's probably the guy that won't probably get that much of a chance.
Yeah, he'll get some of a chance here right now. But I think a team that could use him the most, though, will take him in the near future, like a quarterback would be.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler Batty.
Running back Missouri.
Yeah, I don't think he'll get a job.
Practice squad at most.
Practice squad at best. He'll be known for training camp shenanigans probably because they have the name Batty.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Honestly, this draft is an A. This is an A.
No,
just because of the first 3 picks and the punt. It's an A.
Why is the punter so good?
It's a punter. You gotta give love to the punters.
No, you don't.
You gotta give love to the punters.
No, you don't.
Gotta give him the punter. Yes.
Anyway, as his little Tampa continues here, I'm going to go with the Buffalo Bills pick here.
Yes, the Buffalo.
Kyrie Elam out of Florida, the best defensive back I think coming out of this entire draft here, hands down. There's no question about it.
Do you think he's better than Sauce? And Derek Stingley?
Coming out of
and Kyle Hamilton?
Well, best defensive back.
Safeties are defensive backs too.
No, well, they're for a different position for certain plays. I think you
think Kyrie Elam's the best cornerback in the draft?
I think so. I think
so. You think he's better than Sauce and Derek Stingley?
I think he's tied. I think he's tied with Sauce. I think Stingley kind of fell off the map a little bit. I think.
You think he's better than Andre Bruce, who slid? I have no idea why.
I think he might be better than him too. Yeah, he slipped.
That's racist.
I mean,
honestly, this is a good pick though. Got to compliment Tre'Davious White.
Yeah, it was a need that Buffalo needed. Mm-hmm. It filled up some holes there in the defense position.
Next pick filled up a need that they desperately needed. James Cook, running back from Georgia.
I would say
smart pick.
They needed a running back anyway.
Mm-hmm.
They could have found a bet. Can I ask this question?
James Cook was the third ranked running back.
Is Snoop? You remember that running back from Ole Miss, Snoop Connor or Snoop, whatever his name was? Was he drafted at all, or was he still in Ole Miss for his
Snoop Connor? I
don't know.
I think he's still at Ole Miss. I don't know.
I don't know because he's a good running back too. I'm sorry because I just thought of him just now and I thought to myself, what? He wasn't even drafted. He's probably still in Ole Miss. But anyway, James Cook right now is a good pick. Terrell Bernard, inside linebacker out of Baylor. Really good pick. I got to be honest. I actually think that was a smart pick here. They needed. I don't think they really needed a linebacker here in this position, but if they want to beef up their defense a little bit more, why not? Yeah. It kind of complements Von Miller, even though they have Matthew Milano.
They got Von Miller. They got Edmonds.
Yeah, they got Edmonds. He could take Milano's job. Who knows? Milano
it's good.
Yeah. Khalid Shakir out of Boise State. Really underrated wide receiver, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say he's
not off the charts, but like he
off the charts. But I mean, he can probably make an impact quietly.
Yeah. And another great pick, another punter, Matt Aryazza from San Diego State. He was actually the best punter in the draft, but he was the second punter taken.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. I'm losing. My phone's like malfunctioning right now. I literally just try to.
Punters.
It won't stay on the page.
Punters are people too.
Oh, who gives a crap?
So I like this. Shut up, bitch. Punters are people too. This dude's making the Pro Bowl next year.
The punter's making the Pro Bowl next year?
Yes. Next one.
What is with you in punters?
Punters and kickers are people too.
Yeah, I know, but this guy's picking the
shut up. Round. Yes, he's a punter. He's great.
Okay, and
cornerback Christian Benford from Villanova.
Yeah.
Man pick.
Man.
Probably a guy that could has to fight to be on the roster.
Yeah. Luke Toontown, offensive lineman out of Virginia Tech.
That GOAT name. Pro Bowl right now. Put it in there.
The name?
Yes, Toontown.
Oh god. I think he'll fight for his job. He's got a long ways to go.
And also same last week, Baylor Spector from Clemson. Yeah. No, but overall, I give this draft a solid B.
I would say B minus.
I give it a solid B.
I think the only three picks that really impressed. There's only four picks that really.
Elam, Cook, and the punter.
No, actually, there's three picks here. It was the wide receiver at Boise State, Cook, and Elam. Elam and Sauce are easily the best defensive backs coming out of
the punter.
And Kyle Hayward is the best safety coming out of the draft.
The punter. Matt Aryazza. He's the greatest.
Forget about the punter.
That's my dad. What?
Carolina Panthers. Ikem Agunua was the
best ranked offensive lineman.
By far, hands down, the best offensive lineman.
Really? He could have went number one overall, too.
He should have went number one overall.
Yeah.
He should have went to Jacksonville.
Jacksonville needs to protect Trevor Lawrence.
They do. And I think the fact that Carolina Panthers took him.
The fact that he slipped to number 6 is a steal.
It is.
I see him being a future Pro Bowler, too.
Oh, by far. There's no doubt about that.
Mm-hmm.
By far, the best offensive lineman picked in this whole thing. Matt Corral out of Ole Miss.
He slipped.
He slipped. And the only reason why he slipped was because of the ACL scare there. I kind of understand why he slipped there. It made sense here. But, man, what a steal for Carolina, though. For him to still be on the board.
No, just put him in. Sam Darnold's trash. Just put him in.
He's going to start.
He's going to start.
If no one thinks he's going to start over him.
He's going to start. No, Sam Darnold's gonna be still the starter. But
Right.
Sam Darnold plays like trash, or if they're like 0-6,
No,
put Carroll in.
I think Carroll will get the job over him. I think Carroll will. I think they're gonna give him.
No, I was thinking of this scenario because like some teams are like not high on starting rookie QBs, especially if they're not a first round pick.
Well, here's the thing: this is a Matt Rule make or break job here right now at this point, and unless because I think if they start Darnold, he'll get fired halfway through the season.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, Matt Rule is not long for this job.
Fact.
He's not. He's got the job by a miracle. The fact of the matter is, he should have been fired last season.
Yeah, he should have.
He was a lousy head coach in this NFL thing. The fact that he lasted longer than Urban Meyer's kind of a sin, even though Urban Meyer's a bum now more than ever, which is sad because he used to be a really good head coach. Now he's a guy who's
honestly, that he lasted longer than Urban Meyer. I mean, first of all, there isn't like major controversy with Matt Rule. With Urban Meyer, it was trash from the start.
No, I get it. It was trash there, but Matt Rule is no better. And besides that, it's not like Matt Rule didn't cause any controversy. He kind of did. In reality, he really is not that good of a head coach. He got a job by pure luck, by pure simping the Panthers. That's basically what he did.
All right, next pick. Brandon Smith, linebacker from Penn State. Another good pick.
Another good pick.
I feel like he could have went in the third round, slipped to the fourth round.
Could have gone in the second round, really, but who knows?
Amari AB. I'm just calling him that.
Amari
from Virginia Tech.
You really couldn't name that. You couldn't really read that.
Silence.
Amari Barno.
Silence.
What were you trying to say before?
Amari Barano.
It's Amari Barno.
All right, Barn Boy. Yeah, Barn Boy.
Barn Boy? Okay.
This is another still pick. He probably could have went earlier too. Slipped all the way to the sixth round.
Yeah. K. Mays, offensive lineman. They could use help right now.
I believe that's a steal of a pick.
That is a steal of a pick right there. The fact they went that late is insanely insane.
Mm-hmm.
And Cannon Barnes out of Baylor. Yeah,
man pick. He'll have to fight with. Honestly, I give him a B. Just because their first two picks good. Everything else, honestly, I give him a B plus.
I'd say
just because of the first two picks. That's it.
Yeah, that's
everything else. Well, actually, no. Yeah,
it's debatable. Yeah.
The first four picks, the last two. Actually, no. Wait, yeah.
All right. Anyway.
No, honestly, everything except for Kalen Barnes.
You think every pick was good? So yeah. It ain't then.
Everything. I don't know. It's kind of hard to grade.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Kyle Gordon.
Hey.
You giving him an A?
Yes, I'm giving him an A.
I give him a B.
That's racist.
Kyle Gordon, defensive back out of Washington. This was a neat pick.
Another good. This draft class was loaded on corners.
I think this was the best defensive class they've had in a long time. I mean, I think they're by far because I can't remember the last time that there was like premier guys that were like either taken so late and were like big steals here, and no one really talked about it that much. And I know it's a new league. It's all about the offense now. It's all about having a quarterback. It's not about big.
But defense does win championships.
Yes, they do. So just that.
Your mother.
Why still
excuse me. Kyle Gordon, great pick.
Yep. Jacqueline Brisker, safety out of Penn State.
Really, another great pick.
These two stealing picks right there, the Chicago Bears right out of the gate here. I'm surprised.
Vols
Jones Jr.
Wide receiver from Tennessee. Another good pick, honestly.
Another good pick. They're rocking and rolling here with these picks.
They woke up and chose violence, the Bears.
They needed a wide receiver anyway. This was a need now for a while. It helps out Justin Fields, look for some players, look for some targets. Maybe a good slot guy at best too. If he's a slot guy, who knows? I like the pick. I think he can be. I think he fit well in the 6 foot, 204 pounds. It kind of makes sense here for the Bears to take him. Braxton Jones, offensive tackle out of Southern
Utah.
Read that too fast.
Another decent pick.
Good offensive lineman. The Bears needed more offensive lineman help. They probably could have used some more offensive linemen in this pick here.
Dominique Robinson, linebacker from.
They actually did take one. Okay.
Yeah, Dominique Robinson, linebacker from Miami of Ohio. Another decent pick.
Decent pick, not blow away.
Yeah.
Zachary Thomas, they got another offensive lineman out of San Diego State. Another good offensive lineman. Late pick, but yeah.
Yeah.
Tristan Ebner. Oh God, that name is
Tristan.
That
name gave me STDs.
Oh, Jesus.
Tristan Ebner.
Jesus.
Another
he's
okay pick.
He's okay.
Probably special teams guy.
Doug Kramer, center out of Illinois.
Number 9 center. He could probably be a sneaky starter.
J. Ty Carter, offensive guard. Not really blow away there.
Elijah Hicks.
Safety out of California. He may get the job.
He might, yeah.
He may not.
And another great pick, Tristan Gill, punter, NC State.
Why are you making every punter be good?
Because they're punters are people too.
No.
Punters are people.
Punters are not.
Listen, this is me, this is you.
Stop spilling water.
I'll spill you. Tristan Gill, punter, NC State. Put him in at QB. He's a. Look at him.
It's a punter.
I know. Shut
Relax.
up. Listen, he's going.
If I had to put the grades in right now for Chicago here, I'd say the grades are actually pretty good. I'm going to give it here an A.
I give him an A-.
I give him an A here. This was by far a really good pick here. They really surprised me here.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to make the coach look good. They're trying to make the GM look good.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense here. The Bears got an A in my opinion. They do.
Yeah. Next one, Bengals. First pick, Daxton Hill, Michigan. I love that pick.
That was a good pick. They needed a really good safety in there too. Cam Taylor-Britt. They got another safety.
Another safety.
That was really good too.
Also, Jesse Bates' contract situation.
Yeah. So
he might be gone. So got two premier young safeties.
Yep. Zachary Carter, defensive tackle out of Florida. Really good defensive tackle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's really blow away, but
he'll
make some impact there in Cincinnati. Cordell Volson, offensive tackle. Mm-hmm. You know what? More beef for Joe Burrow to rely on. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
Makes a lot of sense here. Tyson Anderson, safety there out of Toledo there. You know what? Another safety you need right now. Why not?
Yeah.
Get as many safeties as you can.
And Jeffrey Gunter,
Coastal California.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
Probably a special teams guy.
Yeah. Did I say he was a tackle at the defensive end?
He's a defensive end.
Okay. I don't know what I said. Did I say defensive end?
All right, but there were like some positions that the Bengals didn't draft.
Well, they really didn't need a lot anyway. I mean, you are coming off the Super Bowl, and they did do a lot for the offensive line in free agency. So I think they were here.
So I give this draft a B.
I think it's a C plus, probably in a B minus range. I can say right now that it really wasn't much.
They only had 5 picks.
Like you had you had
6 picks.
Like you had 2 safeties there that were really good.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of it was.
Next, the Cowboys.
I gotta leave the Browns next on my list, but okay.
Oh wait. Oh, I don't know. Let's do the Browns because let's do the Browns because I don't know why there's the Packers and the Browns on my list. The Packers, Browns, and the Patriots are first on my list, and then every other team's in order. Yeah. So let's just do the Browns.
Well, the Browns ended up picking to the 3rd round, and they got Martin and Emerson out of Mississippi State. Really good defensive back.
Mm-hmm.
Could be in the top 10, could be the top 15. Could be a blow-away guy. I think if I had to compare him to anybody, it's Denzel Ward. I'd say he's a good comparison to him.
Denzel Ward? Okay. No.
I mean, in size and weight, just based on the play, I would say is a work
in progress.
Work in
progress,
yeah.
Defense
that's why I compared it to Denzel Ward because he's work in progress. I didn't say
Denzel was an all-pro corner.
Yeah, he's an all-pro corner.
And he just got a $100 million extension last week.
Yeah, but he's still a work in progress.
How's he? He is progressed.
Yeah, but he needs to progress more.
He's a pro, all pro.
I know.
What more can you ask from a cornerback?
I want more of the same thing next year. I don't want inconsistency. And the Browns have been known to have inconsistency every year.
The Browns.
Yeah, exactly.
Not some of the players.
Some of the players, yes.
But not all of them. Not Ward.
Well, let's see it.
Bitch.
Let's see what happens. Stop throwing that plastic bag in my face.
Ow, I think.
Anyway, what do you got? Alex Wright, UAB, defensive end. I think it's a good pick.
Decent pick.
I think it's a good pick. They needed defensive end help anyway. Defensive tackle, Pierre Winfrey came in the 4th round out of Oklahoma.
You skipped a pick. David Bell, wide receiver, Purdue.
I didn't see that. I apologize. David Bell.
Another good pick.
Another good pick. Not really blow.
He'll probably be special teams.
Special teams. I don't think they really needed a wide receiver there.
Perry and Winfrey, that's a steal.
Yeah.
I thought he would go in the 2nd or 3rd round. But
yeah, it's a really good steal.
Listen, the kickers.
Cade York.
The kickers.
That I will give you a praise for right now. Cade York is a really good kicker right now.
The kickers.
I think he's one of the best kickers right now coming out of the draft.
Yes. Pro Bowler right now.
No
put him in.
About it. I think he's right up in there. If I had to compare him to anybody good, I'd say it's Adam Vinatieri type like kicker. He's right there.
I agree with that.
I think he has a bright future in Cleveland.
Yeah. Put him in right now. Quarterback. Fuck.
What?
Our next pick, Jerome Ford, running back, Cincinnati. Another good pick. He'd probably be number 2 RB.
Probably number 2 RB, but probably number 3. We got
number 3 because they still got Hunt.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Michael Woods, the 2nd out of Oklahoma. I think you know what. He might.
He could be another sneaky guy.
He might actually get a job in this. He might be a sneaky guy in this whole thing. He's probably one of the.
Okay, York.
Well, you're excited about York. I like this pick a lot. This guy could be a good number 2. He could be good behind Amari Cooper. He can learn from Amari Cooper. You know, I mean, it's like the way CD Lamb learned from Amari Cooper. So I think here, same thing here. You're gonna teach a guy, another Oklahoma guy you used to pair up with before. It works out here in their favor right now. Now, who will be a quarterback? Will it be Baker Mayfield? Will it be Deshaun Watson? Will it be?
It's gonna be Deshaun Watson.
I know, but you know.
Depending
what the NFL does with the whole thing now at this point, because the whole Trevor Bauer thing that got suspended in baseball for 325 games. Watson could be looking at that possibly because the NFL could be, you know, influenced by baseball, which is kind of stupid.
That's stupid.
Yeah, but anyway.
Next pick, Isaiah Thomas, defensive end, Oklahoma. Listen, just because his name's Isaiah Thomas, Pro Bowler, put him in there right now.
He
could be a guy that
he's late. I think realistically it'll take some time. I mean, I'm not gonna say
either he's gonna make the team or.
Well, I think he makes the team. I just think it just takes a while for him to develop.
Yeah,
that's all.
Unless Dawson Deaton, center from Texas Tech.
You know what? I actually
another steal.
Yeah. I think realistically that Cincinnati's calling here. They could have used him as a center. He's a really good center at Texas Tech. Not really blow away, but he's good.
Well, should I give this draft?
I would give it a B plus, probably an A.
I give it a solid B.
Solid B?
Yes.
No, that's surprising.
Listen,
you want a little tad bit
solid B.
Solid B? Not gonna go any higher than that.
Solid.
I think it's a B plus.
Honestly, their best pick, was probably David Bell.
You think so?
And Winfrey. And York.
I would say York was probably the better pick. And I would say York was probably the number 1 best pick. Winfrey was number 2. Woods was number 3.
York 1, Winfrey 2, Bell 3.
4, but he's, it's a good pick. It's not like blow away great. It's like good, like solid good.
All right, next team.
Dallas Cowboys. Tyler Smith, offensive tackle out of Tulsa.
This was a
need.
A lot of people question this pick, but I don't understand why. They needed an offensive tackle.
They did.
Tyler Smith was the number 5 ranked offensive lineman in this draft.
Yeah, I think he's the second best one coming out of the draft.
Late 1, early 2 was projected, so
yeah,
that's good.
I like it. Sam Williams, offensive lineman.
Outside linebacker.
Outside linebacker. Sorry.
Another decent pick.
Another good pick there. I think he.
But can they plug him in immediately? Probably not.
I think
because they still got Van Der Esch, Parsons.
I think honestly, I think Van Der Esch might be on his way out.
Yeah, most likely he is.
I don't know what it is with him, but he just doesn't fit the mold there in Dallas.
No, he did at first. He had a great rookie year.
He had a great rookie year,
but then injuries killed him.
The injuries are definitely killing this guy, and I think honestly he'll probably end up retiring like Sean Lee did. I mean, that's gonna probably be the difference maker here. How long is this gonna last?
Yeah.
Jake Tolbert out of South Alabama, really good wide receiver, I think, out of South Alabama. Probably one of the better ones they ever had. Is the best.
He could be a sneaky receiver. He could be a decent receiver for the Cowboys.
Yeah. We'll see what happens now going forward here. I think he'll be good. I don't think he'll be blow away good, but he'll be good.
He'll be good.
Jake Ferguson out of Wisconsin, tight end.
Jake from State Farm.
He's basically Jake. He looks like a guy that works at State Farm. Yeah.
He'll be a solid number 2 tight end there. Probably work his way up.
Yeah, he'll work his way up. Matt Waletzko, North Dakota.
Well, let's go.
Let's go. Yeah. It sounds like Kelso. Only like that 70s show, but only like I don't know. Waletzko, Kelso. I can't even.
Silence.
He's a good offensive tackle.
Good offensive tackle. He could. He'll make the roster.
He'll make the roster, but work in progress.
Darren Bland. That's exactly what he is. He's bland.
I don't see him.
Practice squad, probably.
Practice squad at best.
Damon Clark.
Practice squad.
LSU. No, I feel like he could make it.
Nah, practice squad.
I feel like I'll put you on.
He's not a blowing pick.
John
Ridgeway at defensive tackle in Arkansas. Again, he was a
compensatory
selection.
He could probably be one of those sneaky guys.
Nothing sneaky here about this guy. Just below average at best. He's not really.
Last pick, Devin Harper, practice squad.
Practice squad. And he'll probably get
honestly, this draft class, I give it a B.
Honestly, the best pick that they had in the entire
was Tyler Smith.
Tyler Smith.
You had. Then I would say Jake Tolbert. Then Sam Williams.
Jalen Terrell wasn't really that great of a pick. I mean, yeah, he's a good wide receiver out of the college he went
to. There were so many receivers taking this draft. It was like what?
Tyler Smith was probably the only good pick in the entire Dallas thing. The rest of it was just there.
Yeah.
Just there for the taking. I don't know. I don't think Dallas really did that much.
I'm gonna say B.
I'm gonna say C. Solid C, probably C minus. Nothing really blow away here.
So far, the worst grade I would say is probably the Patriots, our own team.
Did I say C minus or did I give him a D? I can't remember.
We gave him. It was like
I think it's like
between C minus and D.
Yeah,
I gave him
C
a.
minus D. Yeah.
I gave him a between that.
Yeah.
Next one.
Nick Bonito.
Broncos.
Outside linebacker out of Oklahoma. I like
this. Is a good pick.
This is a good pick. I don't think it would.
You can plug him in to replace Von Miller.
I think well.
Will he produce like Von Miller immediately? Will he produce like Von Miller immediately? Probably not.
No.
He could be a work in progress. He could be one of those future guys.
Gregory Dullich, tight end out of UCLA.
I like that pick. They needed a tight end.
They needed a tight end here.
They traded away Fan, so
yeah, it's a good replacement for Fan. I think
Dullich's guy. I say they plug him in immediately.
I think he's better than Fan, honestly. I think he might be better than Fan.
Didn't Fan also go to UCLA? Because he went to UCLA.
I think. He went to Iowa.
Oh, he went to. Oh, right.
He went to Iowa. Yeah.
Yeah, Dullich is a guy that's day one starter.
Yeah.
Damari Mathis from Pittsburgh.
I like that defensive pick here. I think he's in the top 20 as far as I'm concerned. I think he has like a Bradley Roby type of play.
Mm-hmm.
I think to me he'll fit well in that system there in Denver. And Denver needs a complete redo in their last few years and with that franchise. They could really use some upbringing right now. They got Russell Wilson, the quarterback now at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You got the tight end. You got a good defensive back in there. Like I said, they're
great receivers.
They're solid, and their wide receivers are awesome. Mm-hmm. They have a really great chance of winning that division. I'm telling you right now.
Mm-hmm.
Kansas City's falling apart.
Like I said, I still say the Chargers are the favorite.
Yeah, we'll see. I think Russell. You can't bet against Russell Wilson. You
Mm-hmm.
just can't. Iwoma
Uwarizuki. Yeah.
Azowakai.
Sounds like something a demon or something.
I don't even know what the heck's going on here.
Oh.
Anyway.
It looks like he could be a decent DN.
He's a little big.
Hmm?
He ain't too big. Maybe he needs to chop down and put more muscle in there and less fat in there. Not trying to body shame, but I'm sorry.
That's racist.
I'm just being honest.
All right, next one.
Delarian
Turner Yell, safety from Oklahoma.
I never even heard of this guy. I'm not gonna be honest.
Not gonna lie, I didn't either.
It's like I don't even know who this guy is.
But look at his pre-draft analysis. Fluid, good.
I can just imagine broadcasters now trying to pronounce this guy's name.
He misses too many tackles, so
yeah,
that's a concern.
Montrell Washington out of Sanford. They don't really need a wide receiver here. I don't know why they went after this guy.
Probably
not really blow away kind of wide receiver.
He's a dangerous return, man. Maybe that's why.
He's a good punt returner. That's all he is. He's not gonna make them.
Kick returner. I say he makes the roster as a kick returner.
Yeah, probably both. Kick, punt, and kick.
Luke Wattenberg from Washington.
No, not liking the pick. I think
probably sneaky.
I think he's sneaky.
A backup,
but solid backup at best. Probably more of a guy that's working special teams. Really, not really like a guy that I would rely on to protect Russell Wilson. Really, overall.
All right, Matt Hensenberg. Hennessy. Yeah.
Hennessy?
Yeah, we're gonna say.
Matt Hennessy.
Shoots his hands. Versatile.
Yeah.
I say practice squad.
Practice squad, but sneaky.
Varian Hicks, another practice squad guy. He hasn't intercepted a pass since the 2018 season. Yeah. He's not making a roster.
He's not making a roster. If I had to say right now, if I had to give a grade to Denver right now,
I give him honestly, I say a B minus.
A B minus.
They only had two good picks, and that was the first two, Bonito and Dullich. Everything else is like.
You're gonna say B minus with this draft class? I would say it's a C. It's a C, probably even lower.
That's B minus. Being generous was a B minus.
I think
Bonito,
Dullich.
That's it. Everything else is just like. Yeah.
I think it was just Dullich.
Probably
Bonito was good.
Probably Washington.
I can't really.
Washington won't be a receiver, but he'll be a decent returner. So that's about it. Next, the Detroit Lions.
Well, let's start off with Aiden Hutchinson, defensive end of Michigan.
Who should have been the number one overall pick, honestly.
By far, I think I think he's really the best defensive end in the entire draft.
I say he has a similar rookie season to Nick Bosa.
I think you're right. I think he'll make an impact in there. I think he'll make a big impact for Detroit. He's not going to allow quarterbacks in that division.
Another pick. They traded back in the first round to get this guy. Jameson Williams, wide receiver from Alabama.
Really good pick.
Great. They need some more receivers. Honestly, this could help out Jared Goff a lot.
Oh, it could. There's no question about it. I think they're confident in Jared Goff.
They're confident in him.
I would have taken Malik Willis personally, in my opinion. I would have, but
honestly, they could have got him in the second round.
Yeah.
But that second round pick, they used to select John Pascal DN from Kentucky, which is a decent pick.
Yeah, he's a really decent pick there.
Another plug and play. Put him next to Hutchinson.
Yeah.
Wreak havoc.
Yeah, that'd be a scary tangent there.
Next one.
Kirby Joseph out of Illinois, safety.
Another great pick. So far,
they need a good safety. They honestly at this point they filled in their needs so far. I mean, they've had really like 4 good picks so far in this draft. That surprised me.
Mm-hmm.
James Mitchell, sneaky good tight end as far as I'm concerned.
Yep.
Doesn't really get a
lot of love.
Runner with good quickness off the line, out and breaks.
Probably gonna be picked high, but he missed 21 seasons with a knee injury.
Yep. You know what? Rebounded right
Probably
now.
a steal right there.
He's a steal right there.
Next one, Malcolm Rodriguez, inside linebacker from Oklahoma State. He looks like a god. He could be another sneaky good player for them.
Yeah, he can really be good. He can read a team pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
That was a draft analysis I was just reading off there. My freaking phone this is the one thing about these flip phones I can't stand. You know the little fucking line thing in the middle?
Yeah.
When you try to scroll down, it switches the page.
That's why I don't trust them flip phones.
No, it's annoying now at this point now. But let me go back to my
6th round outside linebacker.
Hold on,
That's
racist. I'm not
racist.
done reading the thing. Hold on.
No.
He's a read and flow linebacker who has outstanding top end speed and takes excellent angles in pursuit. You got to have a guy that can take angles pretty.
He's
well
a former.
NFL.
You could put him back at safety. Say it was a former safety. He's 5'11", 232.
I mean, if you got a guy that can do inside linebacker and he can play a great safety in there, he's a 2-point.
Be a hybrid like
you don't see a lot
like
of
Isaiah Simmons.
Right, exactly. You don't see it. You don't see a lot of that like taking back-to-back years in first rounders like this. So this is probably why he was picked late. Maybe people were like scared of him really because of the knee injury. Look, I look at it like this: the guy can play 2 positions. He can hit great angles well. I like it. I like it. James Houston out of Jackson State, outside linebacker.
Jackson State love right there.
Has the explosive first step, plenty of length, and great closing speed to develop a disruptive edge rusher in the NFL.
He's short and light for an edge.
Good speed. Exactly, he's short too. Speed to power on tape.
Say that's a guy. He probably the fight to make the roster.
He's a sneaky one. I think that's a sneaky pick right here. And Chase
Lucas, I think, is a sneaky pick.
Yeah,
he's a guy that could
small corner who lines him on the outside and over the slot. He flashes the ability to get an early break on the ball.
He hasn't intercepted a pass since 2019, but I feel like he could be a guy that surprises a lot of people.
He could surprise some people, but it's gonna take some time.
Honestly, I give them an A.
I give him an A minus. That's a great.
I give him an A.
I mean that's a really great team.
They filled a lot of needs. Yep, they're good.
They needed it. This was a really good draft for them.
Yep.
Houston Texans, Derek Stingley Jr. Like I said before. Not the best one, but at least in the top 3.
This was a good pick, but I thought Sauce Gardner would be the first cornerback taken. Derek Stingley, I didn't expect. I thought they would probably take.
Yeah, it surprised me. I think.
I thought they would take one of the tackles. Honestly,
I thought
Neil
so
or homeboy from the Panthers.
What?
The double I dude.
Okay.
Yeah, Derek Stingley Jr. Like I said.
I think here Kenyon Green, another good offensive.
Kenyon Green.
Really good offensive guard here.
Best offensive guard in the draft.
Yeah, outstanding run blocker. He takes sound angles. Oh, I love sound angles. Anyway, it works for that team. They need an offensive guard there. It's good. Jalen Petrie, safety out of Baylor.
He could be sneaky good.
He's sneaky good.
I could tell it.
I think I was surprised he was picking that early here. I thought he'd be like a 4th round pick.
Nah, I had him going in the 2nd round.
I thought he'd be a 3rd rounder.
He was a number 49 overall player, 4th round. Yeah, I saw him going in the 2nd round.
Yeah, you never know.
I didn't expect him to see him top it. I thought it would be like mid-2nd round, but like.
Yeah, I thought like early 3rd round, maybe early 4th, maybe.
Next pick kind of pissed me off because I wanted this guy to go to the Patriots.
Oh, so
John Mechie III from Alabama.
I think the fact of the matter is that they want to give that guy Mills as many weapons as possible here,
which is smart.
It makes him
build around him. Yep.
I think this is it. I think this is it for Mitchie right now. He'll be a Houston Texan for the next 10 years, and he'll go somewhere else 10 years later.
This is another pick like Christian Harris, linebacker from Alabama. I saw him going like in the mid to late 2nd round. So this is a steal.
It's a steal.
This is a guy.
He's a guy that has a defensive presence. He'll get right in your grill. He's a sideline runner, defender too, who shifts through.
This is a guy that I could feel like could low key lead the league in tackles one day.
Exactly. If you got a guy who can shift through traffic pretty well, that's a good sign. That's a good sign right there for a guy like that, especially coming out from Alabama too. It's even better. Damien Pierce, running back, 4th round pick.
Another good pick. Top 100 player in the draft.
Yeah, I think he's a really good downhill runner. You need downhill.
He could probably I feel like he could become a starter one day.
He could be a starter one day. I hope he is a starter.
Yeah.
Thomas Booker, defensive tackle out of Stanford. Sneaky good, I think.
Sneaky good. Decent.
He'll get there.
Mm-hmm.
He plays a 3-4 defense pretty well. Tegan Quintero.
Quinterino. No, just because of his name. Go.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Go. The name's great, but let's see if he's a good player. No. Well,
probably.
You know,
and that last pick, Austin.
It's hard for 6'6" guys to move around like that, but we'll see what he does. And
Austin
DeLucas.
Delicious, yeah.
You say delicious?
Yeah.
I said DeLucas.
DeLucas from LSU. He could be another sneaky guy.
But he's slow. You can't have slow offensive linemen. You just can't do it.
No, honestly, I give the Texans an A.
A.
Matter
in my opinion.
Matter of fact, A plus.
Nah, give it an A.
A plus.
That's a little far-fetched.
A plus. Just because of their first 5 picks.
Yeah.
A plus. Actually, first 6. A plus.
I'll give it an A plus too.
A plus.
A plus for the Texans.
If it ain't A plus, I'll give him an A.
What? Indianapolis.
Yes.
They took Alec Pierce here.
In the second round.
I think this is their best pick.
Alec Pierce.
I think this is Indy's best pick. I mean, you got a wide receiver here who's
him plus Pittman equals sex. Wait, what?
What? You okay?
No. That could be a scary duo for years to come.
I guess so. But... What? You okay?
No.
I guess not. It's okay.
Next one, tight end Jilani Woods from Virginia. Position in need, he could fit that.
He could fit the need in tight end. He could.
He could block.
Yeah. Bernard Rahman, I like this offensive lineman too. I think there's a need for the Indianapolis offensive line group. You need to help protect your veteran quarterback, Matt Ryan, now, who's a future of that team right now. I'm saying he's a future because.
Well, not future. He's probably going to be. Matt Ryan's what?
For a while.
For at least like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, maybe even longer. He said he wanted to keep playing. He's 40, probably passing. So.
Isn't Matt Ryan like 38?
37?
36, 37? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, Nick Cross, safety out of Maryland.
I believe this is a steal.
This is a steal right
Nick
here.
Cross.
We're talking about a safety at a great point and a right team and a right system here.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
He'd be a Pro Bowler right off the bat.
Yeah. Eric Johnson, defensive tackle on Missouri State.
Not really a low-key good pick.
Low-key good guy. Sneaky good, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Not too sneaky good, but, sneaky enough to where it's like, okay, he's just there.
Yeah.
I like that pick.
Andrew Ogletree.
You know what? Name Ogletree sounds good to me.
Hmm?
Didn't put a big number.
He's tall, 6'7".
Has enough size and speed and develop. He'll develop really well.
He'll develop it.
He's got the right system, too. He's got the right quarterback in there.
Mm-hmm.
You got a quarterback who loves tight ends. There you go.
Yep.
Curtis Brooks, Cincinnati, compensatory selection. He's a disruptive run defender, quick first step, active hands, makes plays in the backfield. He tends to get moved out of the gap when he doesn't win. His quickness. Look, it's going to take time.
It's going to take time, but I feel like he'll be on the practice squad for the first few years.
Rodney Thomas II out of Yale. Just the fact now that he's out of Yale is a good thing. But you know what?
He could probably be like another sneaky guy, either sneaky good guy or practice squad.
Yeah.
Honestly, I give this draft class.
Honestly,
I'll give him a B plus.
I give it a B plus because of the unexpectedness. I would say the bottom picks were a little bit better than the top ones because you only have one good top one out of Alec Pierce.
And Jilani Woods, they need a tight end.
Yeah, Jilani, I don't know.
And Nick Cross.
You got like I tell you, it's better than the first 3 picks.
Honestly, the best pick was probably Nick Cross, I'd say.
I would say between Nick Cross and Alec Pierce, it's like
between the two, but I'll give Nick Cross a slight edge.
Yeah. Jacksonville, let's see what Jacksonville did. Trayvon Walker, defensive end.
No one overall pick. Like I said, only had 9 sacks in his college career.
Yeah.
Why he rolls up draft boards, I have no idea.
I didn't even know why. I didn't even know he was even in the draft. That goes to share right there.
I didn't know he was in the draft till like a few weeks before the draft, to be honest.
I didn't even know he was in the draft till the day of.
It was like the whole day. I was like Aiden Hutchinson or Evan Neal from Alabama.
Yeah.
Then Trevor Walker just came out of nowhere. I'm like, wait, what? Who's this guy?
Yeah. Got Devin Lloyd, inside linebacker.
That's a good pick.
Really love this pick a lot.
Yes, he could come in and replace
Miles Jack.
Yep. Right off the bat.
Right out of the gate here. There you go. Luke Fortner. Sorry, not Frontier. I don't know
center from Kentucky.
Really good center.
Good pick.
I think
he could start immediately.
Yeah, they need a center in Jacksonville for Lawrence. Absolutely. Okay. My God, what the hell that was?
Chad Muma, inside linebacker from Wyoming. This is another guy you could plug in and start.
You can plug in. He's a good system guy.
Snoop Connor. Oh, excuse me. Snoop Connor.
Oh, he isn't. Oh, he did get drafted.
Who?
That's what I was asking about before. Snoop Connor.
Oh, that's what you were talking about?
Yes.
Snoop Connor.
I didn't even know
Oh, put him in the Pro Bowl. I'm done.
I like this guy. Big back,
But
one cut runner who excels in short yards and goal line situations. I like that.
yeah, you can put him in there. But look at the running back. They got James Robinson and they got Travis Etienne.
Yeah.
He will at best be the third down or goal line running back. I say he makes the team.
Yeah.
As a goal line guy.
Gregory Jr. out of Ochata Baptist. I'm even saying that.
Kind of church school.
Yeah. Junior has good size and top end speed. He's at his best in press.
It doesn't even show his size. It just says his name in the college.
Yeah, that's it.
Good size. He could probably be like 5'9". We don't know it.
Hey, you know what? He can make it.
Probably a good guy. No one in Jaguars. Jaguars start late round rookies all the time.
Tarek Brown out of Arkansas.
He's tall and lean. He fights off blocks. He's good.
He's good.
I say
we'll see.
Either he makes the team or practice squad. Honestly, for this draft,
I gotta say right now because they got Devin Lloyd.
I say
Snoop Connor. They got.
I say a B.
I say a solid B minus.
Yeah,
maybe a C plus.
Honestly, their best pick was Devin Lloyd. Trayvon Walker. Yeah. We like I say, he was projected. Just rose up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Only 9 sacks in college, so he's not even fully proven yet. Aiden Hutchinson is proven.
Oh yeah.
As of right now, I see Lloyd and Fortner becoming stars off the bat.
Yeah, I guess
Walker will probably automatically start because what DNA they have.
Yeah,
they'll just throw him in the fire.
Yeah. Trent McDuffie out of Kansas was now playing for the Kansas City Chiefs. They're next on our board here. I don't know what's next on his board. But anyway.
Yeah, it's Kansas City.
Trent McDuffie.
Love that pick.
Out of Washington.
Good.
I love the pick. It helps out Kansas City's defense a lot. I don't know if it's good enough for Kansas City to make the
playoff. They traded up for that pick too.
They did. They traded with the New England.
That other pick, that 30th pick.
Karfalifas, defensive end. I like this guy.
He was under the radar. I remember he was projected to be go somewhere in the first round.
Yeah.
This was perfect.
This is what
come in.
Chiefs really need a defensive end right now at this point. I mean, they got Frank Clark in there. They got Chris Jones. Can learn out of those two. It's good.
No pick. Sky Moore. I like this pick because he's built similar to Tyreek Hill. 5'10", 195.
They need a wide receiver. I don't think he's one of the best ones coming out of this draft here, but you know what? Hey, why not? They need a good name.
They need an
interesting name out of Western Michigan. It makes sense. Brian Cook, safety. I like this pick. I don't know if he's a great safety. I mean, he's gonna try hard here.
I see he's got probably could have went in
arms, average speed. I mean,
early third round maybe.
He's
I like that pick.
It's good, but we'll see. I don't think he's really gonna be the speedster that Kansas needs him to be.
Leo Chanel, yeah, linebacker from Wisconsin. I say that's a steal of a pick.
Yeah, it's a steal. It's a steal.
First ranked linebacker.
Leverage. Yeah, I like that. Joshua Williams, Fayetteville State.
Fayetteville State,
yeah.
Another sneaky guy.
Yeah.
He looks like he's shaped like an egg.
He's shaped like an egg?
Yes.
Look at the analysis. He's shaped like an egg.
Yes. So he's going to be laying eggs on the – well.
I don't
I say that's decent.
He's a decent defensive back. That's it. He's not going to be elite.
The next pick I really like too, Darian Kennard.
Kind of steal there. They need another offensive guard.
I mean, heck, look, they got
Tooney.
Creed Humphrey last year, and they got Trey Smith last year in the 6th round.
Yeah.
This is good. And Trey Smith was projected to be like a top pick last year too. He slipped all the way to 6th round.
John Watson out of Washington State was traded from Las Vegas to New England.
I say this is a practice squad guy.
Practice squad guy at best. Not really much there. Not really much of these guys.
Isaiah
Paco.
Probably another. Only averaged 3.9 per carry and 1.9 yards per catch. Yeah. Work in progress. And
Naziah Johnson out of Marshall safety.
Honestly, I give this.
Selection. Yeah. Okay.
I give them a solid B minus B.
I would say it's a good B minus there. They got the picks there. It just
their first 3 picks
they
were good.
Away, that's all. The first 2 were blown away. The next 2 were I would say the next one.
No, Skylar Moore was a good pick.
No, what's the debate on that one?
That's racist.
It's kind of there.
No.
It's like, yeah. Zion Johnson, moving on to the LA Chargers now, was drafted by the Chargers, offensive guard.
I like that pick.
I like
pair him with Rashawn Slater, who was
He's Coach Boy now, becoming a West Coast boy. I like this. We need offensive guard help. He was right there for the taking the Chargers. I thought he could have gone at least 2 or 3 picks earlier.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? He's right there with one of the best offensive lineman conversations.
Yep.
He's smooth.
Yep.
This is according to this report. He's smooth.
He's smooth. And next pick, JT was safety from Baylor. Another guy who could surprise people. Pair him up with Derwin James.
Yeah, I like this.
The next pick that's a steal.
Oh, that was a steal.
I said it's I had him going like in the second round.
Yeah.
Why he slipped to the 4th round?
I have no idea.
That's a steal.
That is a real steal right there. And
I feel like he could overtake Eckler for the job.
Oh, he might take
honestly.
I think he might steal Eckler's job.
Yeah. Thief.
Odio Ogabuna.
No, just because his name.
Oh.
That's great.
I'll call him O. Uh-oh.
Call him Double O.
007. So I'll call him.
He's a guy that looks like he could be sneaky.
He could be sneaky good.
From UCLA.
His size is good.
This is another pick I believe is a steal, like a robbery. Jamari Sailor from Georgia.
He's a beast.
Look, like I thought
he's a beef guy.
I remember he from Georgia. I thought he would be like a 1st-round pick. Honestly,
I thought he'd be like 3rd, maybe second, like late second.
Like before the season started, I thought he was going to be a 1st-round pick.
Yeah, I thought that.
Then during draft, I was like, okay, 2nd, 3rd. How he slipped to the 6th round?
It's crazy. It's absolutely.
Crazy. I feel like he's going to be one of those Pro Bowl guys.
You know, he reminds me of. He reminds me of Vince Wilfork. Only Vince Wilfork played like.
Honestly, move him to like tackle.
Yeah.
Or moves on to tackle.
Yeah.
Start on him.
Yeah. Jazeer Taylor out of Wake Forest. You know, not really a big name.
Not really high.
Small side.
Same thing with Dean Kennard from Ole Miss.
Quickly on tape. He doesn't break down as a tackle, which is good. He gets stuck on blocks. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all. Atlanta's going to get a small.
Dean Leonard, probably the same thing.
He failed to intercept a pass in 2 seasons. Yeah, he's not going to be in the roster. Zanar Huvath.
Fullback from Purdue.
Or is it Horvath?
Horvath.
I can't see. Forget that.
Okay, fullback. He could. I say he makes a team. I say he starts at fullback.
I think he does. I think he's a really good fullback. He kind of reminds me of Lorenzo Neal from like a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I think he could be a really good. I think because they're looking for like a Lorenzo Neal type of fullback, and also like a James Devlin. That's a really good fullback you can compare to right there.
So honestly, this draft, I give him. I give him a B plus.
I don't know.
The only reason I rank it so high is Zion, great. Woods, great. Spiller, a steal. And Jamari Sailor, a steal. I'll give him a B plus.
Yeah, you don't have your. I actually agree. B plus.
Our next one, the Rams.
LA Rams. Logan Bruss, offensive guard out of Wisconsin.
Racist.
I like this pick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what the frick?
What happened?
It kept freaking sliding. Every time I try to get it like on the right thing, it no. You know, just read his analysis. I can't.
Yeah, Logan Russ from Wisconsin. His analysis flashes the ability to move defenders off the ball and the potential to develop into an outstanding zone blocker. Yeah. 4.55 second combine short shuffle.
Yeah,
it's kind of quick.
Yeah,
kind of a quick boy there.
Yeah. Jacoby Durant, defensive back out of South Carolina State. I'm not impressed with this guy.
That's it. That was a reach.
That was a reach. I'm not impressed with this guy. This guy jumps way too high.
Kyron Williams.
Not really that great. He's smooth turning on running the outside, but projects best as a slot corner in the NFL because of his frame. He has the oily hips and bursts to a blanket receivers underneath.
Oily hips, yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard that described that way before, but okay. Kyron Williams here, I think he drafted way too far. In fact, he's a 5th-round pick here. This is kind of a steal here.
Yeah, that's a steal.
They needed a running back here in this scenario here. I think because right now they don't really have they have Cam Akers. But I think Kyron Williams could easily be your number 2. I don't think Darnell Henhouse Jr. or whatever the hell his name is. He's really a good number 2 in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's a manager guy with a big head. I feel like.
Yeah,
that's what I think he is. He's not really that good number 2. Like he's there in certain moments, but like he's not really blowing me away, honestly. Mm-hmm. I think Kyron Williams can make an impact here. I think he's a little underrated for where he was drafted here.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Next pick, Quentin Lake, safety from UCLA. Could be another sneaky good pick.
Yeah, he's a reach. Another reach here.
Yeah, I say sneaky good.
Darian Kendrick, another reach.
I say that's a reach.
They really did not do good in this draft here. That's really disappointing.
Yeah, they don't have a first round pick for the next 5 years.
No, these picks right here aren't any better here.
Outside linebacker Daniel Hardy from Montana State, reach. Russ Yeast.
Reach.
No, just because of his name, Yeast.
Yeah, but
that's a reach.
It's just a reach.
And AJ Curry from Michigan State. Honestly, the best pick was probably Kyron Williams.
It was.
I give them a C.
I think
C minus.
I think C minus. Just
C minus.
the selection of it, and what they did afterward was a C minus. It's probably closer to D, really, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Next
is the Raiders.
Next is the. Well, I got them. Oh yeah, it is the Raiders. You're right.
Raiders.
Raiders.
They didn't have a first and second round pick too because they traded it all.
Dylan Carr, offensive lineman out of Memphis. They need more help for Derek Carr anyway. He's a really good offensive lineman.
Good pick right there. Top
really
5.
Top 5 there.
Could be a plug-in starter.
He might be the starter. He's going to be the starter.
Another guy who I felt slipped lower. Zamir White. Yeah,
he really did. He's the 7th best running back in his position here, and I gotta be honest here.
I had him pegging to go to the second or third round. This is still right here.
I had going like early second round. Mm-hmm. This was surprising that he got picked this late.
If Josh Jacobs doesn't resign, so is Zamir White next year.
Yeah, it's a nice way for White to take the job over. Good.
Noel Farrell, another steal.
Yeah, I think Neil Farrell here is another steal here. Another defensive.
Probably another. He could start.
Be a presence in the for the center there. He's 7th best ranked in his position. I like this. I like this trade. I like this move a lot. Matthew Butler,
another good guy. They drafted 2 top 10 D tackles.
Yeah, they did.
Start both of them.
Yeah, exactly. Tyon Mumford, 16th best overall offensive tackle here out of Ohio State. OHIO. That's all I got to say. Came from Ohio State.
Yeah.
Like it.
Remember Britton Brown?
Britton Brown.
Nothing special. Probably practice squad.
Not much to say there.
So honestly, I give them.
I think from the top down, this was pretty much like 5 really good picks here, and these guys really slipped a lot too, and really were steals here.
Yeah,
I think the Raiders I give him a B plus into an A.
Right. I'll give him B plus.
Yeah. The Miami Dolphins.
Yeah.
Channing Tindall.
Oh, they didn't have a first or second round pick either. Wow. No, they only had 4 picks.
Yeah.
Channing Tindall.
7th position ranking now.
He slid. I feel like he could have won earlier.
He was a steal. The Dolphins needed an inside linebacker here. They struck on that right out of the gate here.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Eric Izuka.
Wide receiver from Texas Tech.
23rd best wide receiver in the draft.
Probably a reach right there, I'd say.
Really reached to say he was 23rd best here. I don't think he was overall that impressive.
Yeah. Cameron Good.
Woody, outside linebacker out of California.
In the 7th round.
Another reach.
Nothing special.
He's only had 9 sacks since 2019.
And they took Skylar Thompston, quarterback from Kansas State.
Yeah.
Watch out, Tua. He's starting. I'll give them. Skylar's starting.
He'll be nice.
Skylar Thompson will probably be like. Yeah, he'll probably practice squad off.
One great draft pick.
And that was Channing Tindall.
It's really hard to give a grade.
So honestly, this draft class is. Honestly,
they only have one great pick.
Give it a C minus. Tindall is a good pick, and that's only saving it from being like a D.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
everyone else is probably like gonna fight to make the roster.
Yeah. Louis Shine, safety out of Georgia. I'd say he's a third. They say he's a 3rd best safety. I think he's 2nd best safety. This is a really good safety here. Out of Georgia, he made some.
So you really think he was better than Hamilton?
I say he's 2nd best.
You put him over Daxton Hill?
Yeah.
You're on crap.
No, I think he was good. I think he made a really good impact on that Georgia defense throughout the year.
I keep him at number 3.
I thought he was the leader of the team, leader of the pack. I think along with Dean at the time in Georgia. In his time in Georgia, in the 3 or 4 years they were there, they were a malice of defense.
Good pick, but you think he's better than Hill?
I think he is.
Think he's better than Hamilton?
I didn't say that. I said he's in the top.
You're on crack.
Right here, they say he's number 3.
Yeah.
I say he's number 2.
I keep him at number 3.
I think he's number 2. I think we're going to find out why he's the number 2 guy
and
why he'll be the number 1 guy in Minnesota. There you go. There's a guy right now that
pair him with Harrison Smith. I'll probably do one.
Yeah, he'll partner up really well with him. I think it's a good combination.
Next guy who I thought should have been picked earlier, Andrew Booth Jr. from Clemson. That's a steal right there.
Number 4 defensive back here. I think honestly he'll complement Patrick Peterson pretty well here. I think that's a good combination right now. That's 2 guys you don't really want to throw to right now. And honestly, it's really hard for Aaron Rodgers to try to compete with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ed Ingram.
LSU.
Ninth best offensive lineman. I think he's the ninth best offensive lineman. I actually do this draft analysis here.
Yeah. A bit of a reach, honestly. You could have got him in the third round.
I disagree. I think this is a good pick for him right there. Second rounder right there. Nice position right there.
I'm not a good pick, but like he probably could have gone with their next pick too.
Bennett Ozama, I was just gonna say.
Honestly, yeah. You could have gone either or, to be honest.
Either way with it. It never really made much
Ozama, a good pick. He could probably start.
So far, 4 great offensive.
Wait, what? I got some breaking news.
Oh.
Apparently, DeAndre Hopkins is being suspended for 6 games because he violated the NFL's PED policy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Well, that's not good.
That's breaking news right now, too.
Well, that's going to affect the Cardinals' chances right now of winning their division or even making the playoffs.
That's kind of surprising. D-Hop?
Yeah. That is a really surprising one. I did not expect that one to happen. Maybe that's why I'm going to break this on my phone, too.
I mean, heck, they got new receivers, so try them out.
Well, we just got the here's a more breaking news for you. Here we go. This is interesting here. Tyrann Mathieu has got his contract finally settled at this point with the Saints. He got
signed with the Saints.
Yeah, he did. 3 years, $33 million deal, $18 million guaranteed in his first year. So there you go.
Bargain.
Tyrann Mathieu.
That's a bargain.
Struck some gold there.
Bargain.
Jason Verrett, also got news around. He's returning on the San Francisco 49ers right now, bringing back veteran for a 1-year deal.
Mm-hmm.
And DK Metcalf apparently is going to agree to a new deal right now with the Seahawks right now. They're in a working project with that.
Smart.
Right so
smart for the Eagles to keep him.
The Eagles?
I mean the Seahawks.
Okay.
When you got traded to Eagles, I'll be like, okay, yep, Jalen Hurts is winning.
Okay, Jalen Hurts might win a Super Bowl title. They got DK Metcalf.
Yeah. Where were we? Yeah, the 4th round pick. Caleb Evans.
Caleb Evans, yeah.
From Cleveland. Wait, no, from Missouri.
I gotta be honest here. For the analysis here, I gotta say right now, he's a good disruptor at right for receivers here. He can be a really good slot disruptor. Mm-hmm. I think honestly, I don't like people don't really say that often.
Have him as a number 3 cornerback behind Peterson and Booth.
You don't see this often right now with 3 disruptors because it's usually like the linebackers that usually do the disrupting here. Mm-hmm. I like this for the defensive back kind of story. I think this is 3 disrupting defensive backs here. One's in the slot, one's on the left side, Patrick on the right side. I like this. I like this a lot. This is a really awesome draft so far. I thought the Jets and Giants were really good first couple of days.
But we'll get to them later.
Yeah. In Zenzo Otomiao, I think that's the name of it.
Is Izzy Otomiao?
Best defensive end in the thing here. Sign me up. This Viking team is striking gold already.
Yep.
Jesus.
Another guy who I thought sure went early, Ty Chandler.
I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
8th best running back here.
Probably could have been a 3rd round pick.
Doesn't need to gear down. It doesn't really need to maneuver too much here. Doesn't need to try hard to maneuver here. He's just that good. Mm-hmm. When I think of Ty Chandler, I think of Chris Ivory, a smaller version of Chris Ivory. But at the same time, you know what I think of too? Mm-hmm. I think of Danny Woodhead. I really think
Danny.
Danny Woodhead, I think of here when I think of this man. This man's
good old Danny Woodhead.
Kind of a bit underrated, but you know what? He'll show why he's not underrated. So there you go.
For Darian Lowe from Illinois, offensive tackle.
I think that's a good.
Another good one. Good slide in.
Yeah, good slide in there. Good sneaky pick.
Jalen Naylor from Michigan State.
Wide receiver. That's a bit of a reach. Right there.
Honestly, there were like 50 receivers taking in this draft. So
yeah. And Nick Muse.
For those who know Nick Muse, you saw a photo shoot from him.
Yeah.
Like he had like that little stance.
Yeah.
That guy.
That's what you think of. Yeah.
You know what? Put him on the roster.
Yeah.
Sorry, him.
He has upside route runner. He's quick. He flashes the ability to make the first defender miss. I like big guys that make.
Just know if he does another photo shoot like that, what with them, cut him.
I would say all these picks right now were home runs except for Jalen Naylor.
Honestly, I give them an A.
I give them an A plus.
I
can't say it.
A plus. A plus.
This was
A plus.
A complete runaway.
A plus.
This was just by far fantastic. I like all these picks.
A plus.
Louis Shine is going to shine on this team.
Yeah. Right now. The next team.
Chris Olavey. OHIO.
New Orleans Saints.
They needed a wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
This guy will get the starting job for sure.
He'll compliment Michael Thomas.
I like that.
Both Ohio State guys.
Yeah, I like it.
Trevor Penn from Northern Iowa.
Smart lineman. I think this
great.
Is a really good pick here. It complements that offensive line really well.
Him and what was that O lineman they got?
I forgot his name too. Damn it. I can't think of his name now. What the hell?
He's great though.
Yeah, he is great.
Yeah,
he is great.
Racist.
I can't think of his damn name. I can't think of it. Anyway,
we'll come back to that later.
Yeah, Alan Nate Taylor, defensive back, 15th best defensive. You know, I gotta be honest with you. I don't know why they put him as a 15th best right now. I have
him a lot higher. Probably a top 10 guy.
Yeah, he's definitely a top 10 guy for sure. He's a menace to society.
Yep.
As far as
menace to society.
I mean, he's kind of good. I don't know. I don't know why people are looking at it and saying he's not that good. I gotta be honest with you. He compliments Marcus Lattimore pretty well.
So that's gonna be a great value pick right there.
Yeah. DeMarco Jackson, inside linebacker out of Appalachian State, 12th best guy.
He could be another sneaky guy.
This guy is sneaky good. And I got to be honest now, he's kind of comparable to a Dante Hightower here. I don't know how people don't look at him and say that he should have not been a third-round pick. You talk about getting stolen here in the 5th round. We forgotten about.
And then the last pick.
Jordan Jackson out of Air Force. 25th best defensive tackle here. Look, you need a good name in there. It's a good nose tackle in there. I say why not.
So honestly,
the Saints here?
A. I'll give him an A.
Hands down.
A.
There's no question about it. There's no question about it. I love it. Like, did your hand get stuck in the...
Yeah, I got stuck on my finger. Next one. The Giants. First pick, Kayvon Thibodeau from Oregon.
3rd best defensive player.
This is one of the most perplexing guys in the draft. Some people had him being number 1 overall. Some people have him sliding out of the first round.
I look at it like this. It was the best pick the Giants had in the entire draft. And when I say this right now, this is my hot take right here.
Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Defensive Rookie of the Year and the next Michael Strahan. Guaranteed right now. I think he breaks Michael Strahan's sack record. I think he'll do it.
Probably not his rookie year, but probably
not his rookie year. Probably 2-3 years down the road. But yeah, this guy will do it. I'm calling right now. The next Michael Strahan is this guy right here. He's a menace right now for quarterbacks out there. He scares the crap out of quarterbacks. He makes quarterbacks piss themselves. I like this pick a lot. It's awesome. Evan Neal, offensive tackle out of Alabama.
Another great pick.
Another guy to compliment Nate Soldier.
Freaky athletic, too.
Yeah, Evan Neal on the right tackle side. It makes a lot of sense here. It's perfect. Wandale Robinson, wide receiver out of Kentucky. I like this pick a lot.
I like this pick, too.
14th best wide receiver in the draft team right now. I think he compliments whoever the quarterback's going to be well down there.
Sterling Shepard.
It's Nick Foles.
Wait.
I have a feeling it might be Nick Foles.
You think that they're going to sign Nick Foles?
I think they're going to sign Nick Foles.
I don't see a dent.
Honestly, why not? Give him a shot.
Yeah.
Have him compete against Carson Wentz. Have him beat Carson Wentz. Have him beat Jalen Hurts. Have him beat the crap out of the Eagles in Washington for letting him go.
Yeah.
Statement. There you go.
The 3rd round pick, Joshua Ezeudu.
I like this offensive lineman a lot.
Another great pick.
Here. They needed more offensive lineman help than people realize here.
Mm-hmm.
Good guard right now. You can transfer him anywhere. Guard, tackle, really don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
This is a good move here.
Cordell Flott from LSU corner.
I like this corner a lot.
Another good pick.
I think this guy is a tad bit underrated right now. I think he could be like ranked 8th or 7th best in the defensive back position right now. It makes a lot of sense here for them to take them in the 3rd round here. They need some defensive back help anyway. I like it. Daniel Bellinger out of San Diego State, tight end.
This is another guy I feel like could break out.
He could be a breakout.
They got rid of Evan Ingram. Plug him in.
I think I think honestly, if you want to ask me, the next Jimmy Graham, in my opinion.
Jimmy Graham?
He plays like him. He's built like him. He's got muscles like he's got. Let me put it this way: he's got the playmaking of Jimmy Graham, but the muscle bod of Rob Gronkowski. Like that guy right there can be a difference maker for this team. Dane Belton, safety out of Iowa. I like this pick a lot.
Yep.
Not big name, but at the same time could make people head spin. I like this a lot.
Micah McFadden. I believe this was another good value pick right here,
I think a good pick too. 20th best inside linebacker right now. Instinctive linebacker with the short.
Should have been ranked a little higher.
You need guys that shoot gaps. It's good.
It's
good. DJ Davidson was right after him.
D tackle.
Arizona State.
Another good pick. Could be sneaky good.
Another good pick there. He's in that same conversation as a Leonard Floyd comparison maybe. I like this pick a lot. In the 5th round there. It's not too big, not too early, not too late. It's right in the middle, so I like it.
Marcus McKethan from.
I like it.
Very big, 6'7", 340.
Yeah.
Plug him in there too.
He looks good here. Darian Beavers, inside linebacker.
Steal. I believe that's another steal too.
I don't know how this guy got in the 6th round, but he's a definite steal. There's no question about it.
So honestly, A plus.
A plus for sure.
A plus.
All right,
A plus.
A plus. That is by far and I think this team might have won the draft as far as I'm concerned. The Giants may have won the draft this weekend.
Actually, let's go to our next team, the Jets. The first pick, Ahmad Gardner, cornerback from Cincinnati, the best DB in the draft.
By far, yeah. I would say
he didn't allow a single touchdown last year.
Yeah. He's really
hard to
get a touchdown.
I see him being like the next Darrell Revis for them.
Oh, I think so. He's the next Darrell Revis. There's no question about it. This guy has got the playmaking skills, the best press man cornerback in this class because of his outstanding combination of instincts, length, body control, burst, top end speed, and ball skills. Ball skills. You ain't gonna get the ball past him. You ain't gonna get past him.
Nope.
Gardner is gonna shut you down.
Shit in your toilet.
Yeah, exactly.
Next one, they trade up to the 10th pick and selected Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson,
another great
best wide
receiver in this draft. He should have won first.
This guy can beat anybody, and no matter who it is. He might even beat Sauce Gardner. You want to know something? There you go. That guy right there.
He's going to help Zach Wilson a lot.
Hell of a big play threat right there. They needed that in the wide receiving core. That's awesome.
Another pick, they traded back in. I believe out of all the first round picks, this is the steal of a first round pick.
This is by far
I saw Jermaine Johnson going in the top 10.
I thought so too.
Why he slipped to 26th pick, I have no idea.
You want to talk about making people pay?
He's going to make people pay.
This guy is going to make people pay. He is a scary good defensive player. He's going to be one hell of a guy. He's in the same conversation right now in there with Thibodeau and Strahan for comparisons. I mean, this guy is right there. If not in a Jared Allen kind of role. Like that to me is one scary dude. Let me tell you that.
And the next pick, Breece Hall, the best running back in this draft.
But by far the best running back in the entire draft.
He probably could win the first round too.
I might even be wrong here. I think you're right here. I think the Jets didn't win this draft.
Yes.
Just by hand, leaps and bounds.
Just by their first 4 picks. Actually, their first 5. Jeremy Rucker.
Yeah.
Another from Ohio State.
Another breakout guy. Another guy that can help out.
Another guy who could start immediately.
Yeah, another guy that can help out.
Zach Wilson.
I don't know why I almost said Kyle Wilson by accident. But anyway.
Max Mitchell,
offensive
tackle from Louisiana.
50 best.
Another great pick.
Another great tackle.
Can't argue with that.
Not a debate about that.
And Michael Clemens.
13 best.
Another sneaky good guy. Like this one. Honestly.
I say A++.
A++. Exactly what I was saying.
A++.
The Jets have the best draft.
By far. The best draft in the entire board. I like this draft a lot for the Jets. You know what I'm saying?
The best.
Why didn't the Patriots pull this out of their asses? I'm just saying.
I don't know.
Why can't they just do it one time? One time, Patriot fans. Can you get one good draft pick out of Bill?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Next pick, Philadelphia Eagles, a questionable first round pick, Jordan Davis from Georgia. I didn't see that one coming. I thought they would take another wide receiver. There were a few ones still on the board.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to get back to the page here.
Yeah.
It was not.
But like I said, they re-signed Fletcher Cox. He might be gone after next year. So Jordan Davis is probably.
We're getting some news here. I'm getting some news at my left here right now. Roderick Strong, former NXT North American champion, has requested his release from the company, according to Fightful Report.
Honestly, WWE is a mess right now. Let's go off topic. It's a whole mess. They released like a few other people the other day. Dakota Kai, Dexter Loomis.
Yeah.
Harlan, who many people thought would be the next Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Like, WWE is a mess right now.
They are definitely a mess.
Armstrong, go to AEW, please. Join your undisputed elite guys.
So what are we doing right now? Are we doing Jordan Davis right now in Georgia?
Yeah.
All right, Jordan Davis. Best defensive
4.78, 40-yard dash. He's a beast.
He's a beast. He can get right to
Also, I feel like he could overtake Fletcher Cox.
Yeah, he could.
So, yeah. Questionable pick, but, like, it can benefit down the line.
Yeah. Second best center right now in the entire league right now.
This was a smart pick because Jason Kelsey's not getting any younger.
No, and I think he can overtake his job. Kelsey might be
overtake him next year.
Yeah.
Or move him a guard. This
good job.
Might be the biggest soldier. N'Kobe Dean from Georgia.
The best inside linebacker in the entire draft coming out of Georgia. This guy.
He only slipped because he had a shoulder injury that he did not get surgery on. Yeah. And many teams were just like, nope.
This guy was a defensive menace for Georgia for almost 5 years. This guy was incredible.
Leader, menace.
I watched.
Can break out.
The one game I remember watching was back in 2017 against the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. That game was a close game, defensive battle, and Georgia just annihilated them on the defensively. I mean, their defense was stacked at that time, and they could have won the national title that year. They could have. Kyron Johnson, 6th round pick, second pick right now, 16th best. This is a reach. You know, anything that comes
inside linebacker, I say decent pick, but yeah. Grant Calantera.
Just because of that name, I'm not sure if it's even a right fit here.
Well, actually, let me go back to the WWE thing real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Roger Strong just recently requested his release.
Yeah.
Last year, I'm pretty sure he signed a 5-year extension.
Yep.
So that's kind of then again, there are rumors that WWE is going to do like a mandatory 90 days. Every 90 days they're going to release some people.
Yeah.
So hey, release Roger Strong. Let him go to AEW, please.
Anyway, if I didn't think Eagle a great hair to be, solid B at this.
Solid B.
Yeah. Pittsburgh Steelers, Kenny Pickett. I told y'all that was going to happen.
Everyone knew that was going to happen.
Told you so. Told you so. Told you so. For all you doubters out there that thought, Pickett's going to go to Atlanta. He's going to go to Carolina.
Then again, like
the Jets.
Most of the QB slipped in this draft. So, like I said before,
Kenny Pickett, by far, second best quarterback in the draft here.
Honestly, I had him as the best QB.
I think he's the best QB. I don't know who the hell you put him ahead of, but
I have him as the best.
He is the best.
Those who thought Malik Willis was the best, there was a freaking stretch in his last year where he played like crap. Yeah. And people still have him as the number 1 QB. Like, no.
Yeah. George Pickens, wide receiver out of Georgia, 10th best wide receiver.
Great pick.
Great pick here. Can compliment Kenny Pickett pretty well. Can compliment Deandre Johnson pretty well.
Johnson, Claypool,
you name it. That's a really good wide receiver there. I like this a lot. It helps out there. It makes a lot of sense. I like it.
DeMarvin Leal, DN from Texas A&M. Another great pick. Another great one.
Another great
one. Love it.
It's right down Main Street. I like it a lot here. It's right in the ballpark here. Yeah. Really, right now, could complement this defense pretty well. You talk about defense in a top 5, top 10 defense for the better part of 5 or 6 years. Yeah. I like it a lot.
Another receiver they took, Calvin Austin III from Memphis.
13th best wide receiver right now.
He probably won't. He might get a few touches, but he's going to be primarily a kick or punt returner.
He'll be a third down wide receiver that needs to get to the first down, and probably more.
Probably a kick returner and punt returner.
At best, that's what he is right now.
Next pick, Connor Hayward, who's actually the brother of current Steelers star Cameron Hayward.
Yeah.
The best fullback in the draft. I like the pick.
Really early. Really early. Not early. So really late here, so I'm going to say.
6th round pick.
Yeah.
Fullbacks don't even get drafted high anyway. No. But I could see him breaking out into being like the next what was the fullback for 49ers that ranks the Pro Bowl like every single year.
Trubisky?
Yeah.
Mark Robertson outside. Jesus Christ. Outside linebacker out of Ole Miss. I'm sorry, this phone keeps going off right now.
I see a special teams guy. I see him being a great special teams guy.
Yeah. Really good special teams.
And it took another QB, Chris Olakun. He's not making the roster.
No, it's like Joshua Dobbs.
Honestly, I give it
a B plus.
I give him an A-.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's a B plus here. I gotta be honest. I'm not gonna go any higher than that.
A-.
It's right there with it. It makes a lot of sense here.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a good move. It is good moving parts here. Seattle.
Seattle.
Charles Cross, Mississippi State.
I love that pick. They need an O-lineman.
I'm torn about this pick. I am torn about this pick.
This was a position need. Their offensive line has been ass.
I know.
But right when they gave rid of Russell Wilson, they draft a guy.
Yeah. I know.
Charles Cross, I could be like he could be a multi-time Pro Bowl.
Boyd Mafe, outside linebacker out of Minnesota.
This is another steal. I had Mafe probably going like mid to late first round.
Really good guy right now.
Steal.
Nice steal there for the linebacker position. A really good replacement for Bobby Wagner. I mean, it's really good. Ken
Walker, another steal. Another great. Steal. The number 2 running back in this draft.
I think he's comparable to Thomas Rawls just by his size and his length right now and his upper body strength.
I see him being a star running back.
I think he will be. Abraham Lucas out of Washington State. You talk about beefing up your offensive line now when you have no quarterback.
I say these are 2 guys you can start immediately: Cross and Lucas.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant.
You know
what?
Cincinnati.
Start him. I'm done. He could be a great guy.
I think he'd be a good guy right now. I we'll see what happens down the line. What? Did I really do that?
Yes.
Oh my god.
All right, next one.
Oh my goodness.
Tariq Woolen. I had him going a little higher. I had him like I had a third round grade on him, to be honest. He slid all the way to the fifth round, so that's a steal right there.
Why is there spit all over my phone?
Why not?
Anyway,
fifth round, Tariq Smith from Ohio State.
You know what? For a defensive end here, can I just say something about this man?
That's
He's
racist.
comparable to Chris Clemens. He is a guy that will, that will work hard to get to the quarterback. This is a guy that's want to work hard to get to the quarterback here.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't give up on any plays. Really, I think honestly, he's another menace right now. I think he'll make a nice big splash with his defense.
Mm-hmm. Bo Melton, wide receiver from Rutgers.
Yeah, goodbye. It's Rutgers. 20 best wide.
He doesn't drop many balls either.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if he does.
I feel like he'll get a chance.
Drew Lock and kind of quarterback, so you're gonna have a lot of balls dropped, but it's Drew Lock. He throws like wet balls.
Drop balls? No, it's just gonna. They won't even be near him.
Exactly.
And their last pick, Mccary Young, wide receiver from Lenore Rhyme. What's this school name? Lenore Rhyme. Yeah.
Ryan.
I see him being a practice squad guy.
He's a practice squad guy.
Honestly, I give this draft.
I would say a solid A minus.
Solid A minus. I say a solid A minus too. I was thinking between A minus and B plus. Yeah. Solid A minus.
Pretty much know the drafting at this point. We don't really have a lot of teams left.
Next one, San Francisco.
Damn it. I can't.
That first pick in the second round, Drake Jackson from USC. Great pick. I like it. I had him probably going in the late first round too, but that's a steal right there.
Yeah.
Tyrion Davis-Price, running back from LSU. This could be another sneaky good guy.
It could be
really good.
Yeah.
Will he overtake Mitchell? Probably not, but he'll be a decent number 2 RB. Danny Gray.
SMU. This was a bit of a reach.
That was a reach.
That was a major reach there. You want to think of somebody that should not even be drafted that late. That
early.
And that's just.
He should have probably gone in the 5th round.
Spencer Brunsford.
Yeah, okay.
It's good. It's okay.
That's good, but he probably won't be anything special.
No. Samuel Womack.
Reach.
Really disappointing.
Nick Zalicki. It's okay. It's like
kind of a reach there too. Not really here.
Not really a reach, but
just why?
Probably a decent pick. Khalilia Davis. Okay. Tariq Castro Fields, Penn State. I'd say that's a decent pick right there. And the last pick, Mr. Irrelevant, Brock Purdy, quarterback from Iowa State. Put him in as a starter. I don't give a damn. Just kidding.
So you want him over Trey Lance?
Just kidding. He's either going to be the first string or second. Honestly, depending on what happens to Jimmy G, I see him being the second string guy.
Here's the thing. Out of all these picks right now, I would say there's only one great pick in this entire draft of this team.
That's Drake Jackson.
It was Drake Jackson.
Yeah. So honestly,
it's not good enough to get above a B or a C range. So
C plus.
You think so?
Actually, no. Just flat out C.
I think C minus.
Flat out C.
C minus.
Flat out C. Next team,
Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Logan Hall.
Buckaroo.
That was the best pick, I would say, honestly.
Logan Hall.
He's a menace. Nice.
Menace. Nice.
The only thing I can compare him to is
juicy.
The only thing I can compare him to is Jason Pierre-Paul and Ndamukong Suh. Two guys in there that love getting to the quarterback right now. And honestly, you can put a SWAT team around this guy. Yeah. Go right through it. I like this pick a lot. It makes a lot of sense here.
Mm-hmm.
Luke Godecki, another person that can protect the greatest quarterback of all time in Tom Brady. Nice offensive tackle right now. Nice best in this position. I like it.
Yep.
Rashad White, running back out of Arizona State.
Another good, decent pick.
Number 4 running back. He'll be decent. He's a third round back at best. Mm-hmm. Kate Oton.
Tight end.
A
good value pick right there.
Yeah, we take Rob Gronkowski's job.
And the best pick they had, a punter, Jake Caramara. Wait, Gronk's not even on the Bucs.
Yeah, not yet anyway.
I don't think he's gonna be on there. Yeah. Jake Camarada, the best pick they've had. A punter. 4th round.
You're
Start him.
Why are you upset?
Shut up, bitch. He's gonna be the greatest punter that this generation's ever seen.
He's gonna suck.
He's gonna be great.
Punters are terrible. Except for Pat McAfee, who's now retired. Who's been retired for 7 years.
Listen, greatest punter alive. I don't give a damn.
No.
He's the greatest.
Wait.
Shut up, bitch.
He's the 3rd best punter on this thing. Wow. You're actually right, Mike.
Yeah.
Zion McCollum out of Sam Houston.
I say this is kind of a steal.
Yeah, 11th best defensive back right now. They could have used him right now. I think they need some defensive help anyway in the defensive back position anyway.
Yep.
Working their advantage.
Cole Keith, tight end from Minnesota.
Yeah, he's blocking tight end.
Blocking tight end,
He's going to turn him off as a lineman eventually.
And then Andre Anthony.
Out of LSU. That's interesting. Not really much.
I feel like he could have went higher, but he had a season injury.
He had injuries, so that's that.
Honestly, I give him.
I would say give this a B minus, maybe
C plus.
C plus. Yeah, C plus.
Next
team, Tennessee Titans. Traylon Burks out of Arkansas. They traded away AJ Brown. They got Traylon Burks out of Arkansas.
So
here's the problem here. You could have kept AJ Brown.
You could have paid him.
You could have paid him.
Yeah.
It didn't make any sense that you didn't pay this guy. Why you didn't pay this guy, I have no idea.
Oh, it is smart that they didn't take a receiver with the pick that they traded him for.
And the thing of it is too. Here's what really bothered me even more. This, he was basically the face of your franchise. Say what you want about Derrick Henry. Say what you want about Ryan Tannehill and why you getting the big time contract.
No, I'll tell you, Derrick Henry was the face of the franchise. AJ Brown was the clear-cut number 2.
I disagree. I think AJ Brown was your number 1 guy. He was the number 1 featured guy on your team. He was more talked about in the Tennessee media. He was more talked about than Derrick Henry was. I thought, for the better part of 2 years at this point, after Derrick Henry had a great performance in that playoff season that year, it kind of he still was he was a face of the running back committee in the NFL. That's what he was.
True.
But when it came down to it, to a number 1 wide receiver, to the guy right now that
what coincidence? This pre-draft comparison is AJ Brown.
That's the thing that really drives me insane here. So you couldn't have two.
So did they replace AJ Brown with AJ Brown?
Basically, yeah. You got AJ Brown 2.0. That's what you got.
Honestly, it is a good pick because they did fill a position in need. They replaced it immediately.
Yeah.
So can Traylon Burks be like AJ Brown? Heck, probably can. Probably could be better.
Yeah, it could be.
The next pick in the second round, Roger McCary, cornerback from Auburn.
I think he's a really good defensive back right now. Say what you want about the overall rankings here and the grading here and the position rating here. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta be honest here. I don't think he's blow away. I think he's just right in there. He's a Carlton Davis, probably better than Carlton Davis. Mm-hmm. He's probably a Darius Butler, maybe a better version of Darius Butler. Mm-hmm. I could see it. I could see having a bright future.
The next pick, I thought this guy would honestly go in the first round before this season.
Yeah,
but he slipped. Nicole Petit-Ferreri.
Really good shot right now. Can help protect Ryan Tannehill or Malik Willis whenever he gets his chance to start. Because I just spoiled it, didn't I?
Speaking of next pick, Malik Willis.
I'm sorry, guys.
Who many people for some reason thought would be the number 1 QB taken. Some people thought he would go top 10. Some people have him going as high as number 2 to the Lions. He slipped all the way to the 3rd round.
And the worst thing is he's backing up Ryan Tannehill, who might just lose his job to him. I'm telling you this right now. Ryan Tannehill.
His NFL comparison is Jalen Hurts.
I think he's better than Jalen Hurts. I don't know why he'd be compared to Jalen Hurts.
Let's see. Like I said,
a guy like that should not be compared to Jalen Hurts. I'm sorry.
Like I said, his last the 3 games in the college season where he played absolute crap. 3 games in a row. I don't see why he would be. The only thing good with him is his arm.
The arm's fantastic.
Arm's fantastic.
The arm's awesome.
Can he probably become the starter for Tennessee one day? I honestly can't see it.
I can see him out being the face of Tennessee once because it's started. But you're talking about a guy right now that can take the team by storm here. He can do it.
I see if Tennessee has a terrible season, get rid of everyone. They'll probably trade away Tannehill. They'll probably find something for Henry. Because Henry won't want to be part of a team that's going to be rebuilding.
No, because you have a quarterback there in Malik Willis. He's not going to. How are they going to rebuild Malik Willis there and have him suck the entire time? That makes no sense.
Rebuild means start over.
No,
they'll start over with Malik Willis.
You're keeping what you have.
Derrick Henry will probably request a trade.
Why?
If the team sucks ass, they'll be like, "No, I don't want to be here."
They're not going to suck ass. Tannehill's going to have one bad year, and all of a sudden he's going to request for a trade after one bad season.
Yes, that's how players go.
I know that, but not after one season, maybe 2 or 3, maybe. But after one bad season, when you know what's expected to happen, though,
bitch.
I'm just saying it. Just saying, man. Doesn't that make a lot of sense?
All right, next pick, Hassan Haskins, running back from Michigan.
This is the guy that was a heartbreaker in that Ohio State-Michigan rivalry game who rushed for 5 touchdowns in that game. I will say this right now, though. If I had to compare him to anybody right now, I would say he's comparable to right now DeMarco Murray. He has got the vision of DeMarco Murray, the lean of DeMarco Murray. He's got DeMarco Murray 2.0 written all over him. I think he's got that built there. I'm not sure why DeMarco Murray retired. I don't know if it was injury. I don't know if the guy just.
I don't think he didn't want to play anymore.
I just think he stopped caring. Yeah, this is a guy that wants to care. So there you go.
Chigozium Okono. Hey, dog.
Maryland. Bit of a reach.
Ninth best tight end.
Ninth best tight end here, which I thought for a guy who's a complimentary section here, it was kind of surprising he's considered the ninth best tight end. I got to be honest here. He's not going to blow a lot of people's doors off here if he's a complimentary pick here. He's a smaller tight end here, which it's not great to hear you're a smaller tight end. He's only 6'3". I think the tight end said maybe at least 6'5", maybe 6'6". I think right now he's got a long ways to go as a growth guy, but he'll get there.
The next pick, I feel like this guy will be like, probably like
he's like
a new Wes Welker.
He's like an underrated
Kyle Phillips, wide receiver from UCLA.
You know what he is? He's an underrated Kenny Stills.
Underrated Kenny Stills.
That's what if Kenny Stills right now was because he's at
and he could be a good kick returner too.
Yeah, I think he's good. Theo Jackson out of Tennessee, that's a bit of a reach.
Yeah. And Chance Campbell.
Whatever. Nobody cares.
Honestly, this draft, I give it.
Tennessee, I think got like an A- just based on what they picked. I mean, you talk about it. But
That's it.
I think that the problem is though that it would be a lot better if A.J. Brown would stuck around.
See, they got someone to replace A.J. Brown immediately, Trey Burks. It's a great corner in Mccary. They got a good offensive lineman who could develop well. They got a QB who's supposed to be the number one QB off the board in the third round.
Yeah.
Haskins, he could be a good complementary number 2 to Henry. Like I said, he could probably turn to the next DeMarco Murray.
Yeah.
And then
Kyle Phillips, the next Kenny Stills, yeah.
Oh, Kono looks like he could probably he could develop into a good tight end. Kyle Phillips, like I said, could probably become the next Welker. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, probably like a B plus A minus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did I say A minus or did I say A plus?
He said A minus.
A minus.
That's not A plus. All right, the last team, the Washington Commanders.
I like the Dotson first pick.
I like that pick.
That was a good pick. It was a needed guy.
He was a need.
Trey McLaurin. I think he's also comparable to Chris Olavey. They had the same kind of play. To me, he's either going to be good in the slot or good out wide open. That's it. It's a really good move here. They needed this move a lot.
The next pick, defensive tackle, Fidarian Mathis.
Defensive tackle out of Alabama, 5th best defensive tackle. This guy was a machine. This guy was a machine.
He's gonna be great.
You talk about a guy right now that will squish you. This guy will squish you. He will squish you to the ground.
He'll squish you. He'll eat you. He'll do everything to you.
Brian Robinson Jr., Alabama guy, running back.
Another good pick.
They needed a running back, I think.
I say this is
in the worst way possible.
Yeah.
And I gotta be honest with you, this is a good selection here. I like that pick a lot.
Percy Butler,
safety out of.
I'd say that was a bit of a reach.
Really bit of a reach there.
221 overall. That's like 7th round territory.
I feel like Sam Howell did this job.
Sam Howell is a steal. I'm calling it right now. He's a steal.
5th round.
He could definitely put him as a backup. Get rid of freaking. No, not get rid of one because I'm going to keep one. So yeah. Get rid of whoever that last QB was. Who was that homeboy that he fought?
We're not gonna get rid of Heineke. Then again,
get rid of Heineke.
No,
he's not.
Get rid of Heineke.
Get rid of Heineke.
Heineke can be a problem solver.
No, he's not.
If Sam Howell gets injured or Carson Wentz gets injured, then you got Heineke.
No, Sam.
I like it.
Put Sam Howell as a starter right now. Well, honestly, based on the QB room, I feel like Sam Howell's not gonna get a chance there.
Well, how do you figure?
Because honestly, like I said, Heineke's gonna be there. He's gonna be number 2. Wentz is gonna be number 1. Howell will probably be number 3.
What if Carson Wentz gets injured again?
Then it'll be Heineke.
What if Heineke gets injured?
Then it'll be Howell. But I highly doubt both of them will get injured in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
So Howell's probably gonna sit and learn.
Yeah. How about Cole Turner? You like that pick? Tight end?
Yeah, I like that pick.
I like that pick too.
Be someone that could 6'7", 249. They could develop him very, very.
Big target who frequently lines up in the slot. I like this. I like slot tight
end. Chris Paul, he quit NBA, gained like 300 pounds, and got drafted by the rest.
Chris Paul, when you look at his face, I don't know.
Yeah, he kind of does.
That's kind of scary.
But offensive guard from Tulsa, 5th round. Actually, wait, no. Yeah, 5th round.
No, 7th round.
7th round, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
He could be a good steal.
Defensive back out of Oklahoma State. That's a bit of a reach.
Yeah, that's a reach. Yeah.
Washington here, I think, fared out here. I think they got.
I'll give him a B+.
I give it a B.
B+.
Solid B.
B+.
Anyway.
And that's it.
And that's pretty much it right now. And
we already mentioned the undrafted guys
yeah.
where they got signed.
Eagles released Nate Herbrig, apparently. Philly was unable to make a trade during the draft for offensive lineman who made 17 starts over the last 2 years. He has now been released. There you go. There's your news.
D-Hop.
And
really?
BJ's just opened up today and Warren Wall. So there you go.
And this guy, Ryan Wilson, already has a 2023 mock draft.
Yeah.
He has Will Anderson from Alabama going number 1, which I see that happening. Jalen Carter, D lineman from Georgia, going number 2. C.J. Stroud from Ohio State. C.J. Stroud. He has C.J. Stroud going. Timeout. He's got C.J. Stroud going to the Lions.
Yep.
Keely Ringo, a DB from Georgia. Then he has Will Levis, quarterback from Kentucky.
Yeah.
Over Bryce Young.
Oh,
he has C.J. Stroud. Right. Honestly, C.J. Stroud and Bryce Young.
You know, I never really cared for Ryan Wilson's analysis. Sometimes he's always like way off the mark here with his picks here. I gotta be honest here. Will Levis right now over Bryce Young. He's gonna be on crack for that one.
Yeah, everyone always criticizes his draft class. Then Jackson,
Bryce Young though,
Jackson Smith from Ohio State, wide receiver going to the Bears. Bryce Young going 7 to the Panthers.
And Michael Mayer.
Nolan Smith,
possibly next year.
Nolan Smith from Georgia going to the Falcons. Tyler Van Dyke from Miami to Seattle. Number 10, Michael Mayer, Titan from Notre Dame. Okay, first of all, Bryce Young. I feel like Bryce Young's gonna be the first QB taken.
I think so too.
Then again, C.J. Stroud's so good though. It's gonna be a toss between the two, but I see Bryce Young being the first one taken. C.J. Stroud's gonna be the clear cut number 2.
Yeah.
Will Levis and Tyler Van Dyke. I don't know. I feel like those are 2 guys. And right now they're projected as first round, but if they have a terrible season, they'll either go back or they're gonna fall completely down in the draft.
Right. Yeah.
Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, they're gonna stay in the first round no matter what. But yeah, I don't know. I'm done. He really put Kentucky guy over Bryce Young. Like
it's kind of weird.
Yeah, Ryan.
That is one thing that is weird about that.
Ryan Wilson, are you on crack right now?
Yeah.
Do you?
Oh, this is the Forbidden Door news is broken just now. According to my source from Slice Wrestling, the Forbidden Door to be knocked down. I've told Warner Media officials have sent in an offer to WWE for Roman Reigns to appear occasionally on AEW programming, and AEW is currently lacking star power. Well, that could happen.
Okay, first of all, come on.
Roman Reigns could do it.
WWE is so petty. They like to keep everything to themselves. They don't like to share. AEW, they work with New Japan, they work with Impact, they work with every other company.
I think Roman Reigns is going to do it. I don't know what it is.
I feel like
Roman Reigns got that much influence over Vince at this point because he's the most high-paid wrestler right now in the entire country.
He's the highest paid. Yep.
I mean, he's got hearsay to do whatever the hell he wants to do in his promos. He has no scripted promos at all, except the only thing that's scripted right now is smash them, which is a Vince McMahon thing. Because that's the only thing he wants Vince.
Smash him.
That's basically what Vince McMahon wanted. So he's like, all right, you can say everything else on your own, but just say smash them every time. Which I think makes sense here. It's like, okay, I'm going to smash him. I'm going to smash him. I like when Roman Reigns does that too, actually. I don't even mind if he says it 1,000 times.
Yeah, Roger Strong requesting his release. I'm not surprised by that because they haven't been using him right. Yeah. So last year they said they would make him the focal point of cruiserweight division. Like a few months later, they kill off the cruiserweight division.
Yeah, they pretty much did. They killed
it. Like WWE. Growing up, I was a wrestling fan. I'll be like, yeah, I would like to work for WWE. But looking at how they treat wrestlers, how they say this is going to happen, but then it doesn't, I'll be like, no.
I think you're better at working for AEW.
Exactly.
I think you are.
I mean, I'll say no. I'll probably just go to Japan, to be honest.
You're gonna go to Japan?
Build my name in Japan. Come to the States.
There you go, folks. There's Mike's future right there going to Japan.
Yes. Roger Strong asked for the release.
We got some baseball final scores.
No, this is strictly draft for you.
No, I know. But we got some updates on my phone here.
No,
I got some updates on my sports stuff. So too bad. I know, and we're just done with the draft at this point. We already talked about the draft. We already talked about basically everything that's in the end.
Which means this episode is done.
We're gonna wrap it up a little bit.
No,
but as of right now, let me get the scores real quick.
No.
The Angels did not sweep the White Sox. They won 3 out of 4, however, though in Chicago.
No.
3-0. White Sox were able to shut out the Los Angeles Angels.
Who cares about them?
Oh, I care because they're playing the Red Sox.
Shut up.
Anyway.
No.
The Angels are 15-9 right now. They have I believe, the second best record in baseball.
No.
If I'm not mistaken. Anyway, the Cardinals were able to make up a game April 13th against the Kansas City Royals. They shut out the Royals. They won 0. The game's coming out later on tonight. You got the Arizona Diamondbacks playing the Miami Marlins. The Marlins were surprisingly at 12-9. I did not expect that. Did not see that at all. They usually suck. The Twins are 13-9. They take on the Baltimore Orioles later on tonight. The Yankees are playing at Toronto. The Toronto Blue Jays. They start at 7:07. The World Series champion Atlanta Braves taking on the New York Mets. Seattle Mariners are going to Houston to play the Houston Nationals, and the Tampa Bay Rays are playing the Oakland Athletics tonight at 9:40. Some baseball news. We got some basketball news right now. I don't know if you heard about it earlier. You probably didn't. But tonight's game 1 for the Western semifinals. You got the Mavericks and the Suns, and you got the 76ers and the Heat playing the Eastern semifinals game 1 tonight. Like I said before, I have Miami sweeping the Sixers. I think Embiid's injury impacts their entire series, whether he comes back or not. I think Miami's just too physical, they're too strong, and Jimmy Butler is just too much game. There's nothing slowing that guy down. I say tonight he has 40 points tonight against the Sixers. That's my guarantee. And I think Chris Paul tonight's got 40 points against the Mavericks tonight. That's also my guarantee. And I think Luka Doncic's got 29, 30 points coming his way. So that's the NBA stuff. We got some hockey playoffs starting tonight. If anyone seemed to forgot. The Boston Bruins are going to take on the Carolina Hurricanes. First round, game 1 starts tonight at 7 o'clock on ESPN. On ESPN2 at 7:30, you got the Tampa Bay Lightning taking on the Toronto Maple Leafs. You got the St. Louis Blues taking on the Minnesota Wild on ESPN at 9:30. And on ESPN2, you have the LA Kings taking on the Edmonton Oilers. I will give you my picks right now in these first rounds of these playoff games. I think these are all best of 5s. I can't remember if it's best of 5 or best of 7. I completely forgot if they are. But I'm going to say this right now. I think the Carolina Hurricanes eliminate the Bruins. I'm sorry. I'm a Bruin fan. I know this. I know this sucks to a lot of people. This team has won their Metro Division Championship. They are right now in the Bruins' hands right now at this point. They've been embarrassing the Bruins. And the Bruins right now, honestly, are kind of dying down a little bit. And it's not a good time for them to be dying down. The series starts in Carolina. I think that's tough for them. If they start out in Boston, it probably would be a lot more sense for me to go with them here. But they're playing in Carolina first. I just realized this is a best of 7. I don't know why I thought it was a best of 5. I just realized that just now. I'm a dope. Anyway, Tampa Bay Lightning taking on the Toronto Maple Leafs. I think this is definitely the Tampa Bay Lightning. Their dynasty kind of dies down a little bit as well. They get eliminated in the first round. I see this as a 7-game series and Toronto wins. It's going to be a classic series, probably the best playoff series of the entire series so far. St. Louis Blues taking on Minnesota Wild tonight. I think the Wild win the series in 5 games. This is a no-brainer here. Wild and too physical defensively. They're too physical on offense. They're impressive at home this year. I like the Wild's chances. Oilers and the Kings. Connor McDavid for the Oilers. I gotta say right now is the face of that team. Probably the face of all hockey right now. They're gonna beat the Kings. 6-game series. They take it in Los Angeles. Boom. Hot take. We're done. So our social media is in the description below. You can follow us anywhere. If you like this video, hit the like button. Thank you for listening to our
like, share, subscribe.
Review. Like, share, subscribe.
Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. Stay safe out there. Don't get COVID. The pandemic is over. Don't listen to Anthony Fauci. Anyway, we're done. So have a good night. We'll be here maybe
Saturday,
Thursday. Saturday, Thursday, Saturday. 2 days. Who knows? Who cares? I may do an NBA post wrap tomorrow. I may not do an NBA post wrap tomorrow. If not, I'll just post the scores on my Instagram and Facebook stories. You can watch them there. You can follow me on my social media. Please follow me. I appreciate the follows. I appreciate the content. If you have any more questions about my content, email me. If you have any more questions about my stuff, social media me.
Social media.
Tweet me. DM me. Do a lot of things. Anyway. We're done. We're signing off right now. My computer is dying. Yep. Have a great rest of your week, guys. We'll see you later on the week.
Yep. Water!
I had to put it in.